me dazzle like a diamond in the rough. Strut my stuff is so shiny.
Hi, chat. Dude. The way she's like, let me be extra in the way. I was trying to grab my mic and then she was like going underneath it. Dude, you're being so silly.
Lucky number 7.
I almost ate Toots too. Almost went like straight into my mouth. Thank you so much, Pastel, for the 7 months and also on freaking tier 2. Excuse me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. What the heck? Please enjoy all your subby perks. What are you doing with your tail? Just put it down. She's like smacking me with her tail. You silly.
Oh
Don't
my
head
god,
bop my
Thomas, what?
don't head bop my Stanley Cup. We both know that will go wrong. No, but it's a girl, shorty. It's a girl. She is being very orange. I don't know if she's annoyed. She might be annoyed that I didn't give her any attention earlier. I was running around. But let me say hello to everyone. First crew is Pauline, Thomas, Esther, Felipe, and Tanisha. Congratulations on snatching one of the first 5. I hope you guys are doing amazing today. Thank you so much for being here early. Felipe, welcome in. Thomas, welcome in. Marilyn, welcome in. Carmoon, welcome in. Dea, welcome in. Maggie, welcome in. Fluff, welcome in. Pinkie Pie, welcome in. Dea, thanks for cheering me on. Raven, welcome in. Fluff, thanks for cheering me on. Alma, welcome in. Joanna, welcome in. Femke, welcome in. Morg, welcome in. Jennifer, welcome in. Anna, welcome in. Jennifer, thanks for cheering me on. Raven, thanks for cheering me on. Susie Q, welcome in. Raven, welcome in. Joa, welcome in. Olympia, welcome in. Joy, welcome in. MJ, welcome in. Sophie, welcome in. Crafty, welcome in. Nymphleora, welcome in. Bex, welcome in. Yasmaniac, welcome in. Peace, welcome in. Pastel, welcome in. Julie, welcome in. Sweetie, welcome in. Mark, welcome in. Lilith, welcome in. At this point, welcome in does not sound like a word anymore. Katie, welcome in. Brittany, welcome in. Also, Pastel, thank you so much again for the resub. I appreciate it lots. Jane, welcome in, and thanks for cheering me on. Mary Hone, welcome in. Brittany, thanks for cheering me on. A Terrible Sound, welcome in. Love Ghosted, welcome in. Bailey, welcome in. It is so good to see all of you. I hope you're all doing amazing. Okay, I think she's finally settling down. Slightly inconvenient place, but I'll take it. It's okay. I did have a nice dinner break. I posted my dinner on Instagram if you want to see. I made, or together with Scott, I didn't do it by myself. We made this like ramen, but it was very simple. Like it was with udon noodles and vegetable broth and then like a bunch of vegetables. And then with fresh freshly baked fish on top. Oh, it was so good. It was like comfort food plus. It was very delicious. Nora, thank you so much for the 7 months. Please send you all your subby perks for a whole month more. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. And Molly, welcome in, and Nora, of course, welcome in as well. Yeah, it was so good. It was so good. I'm a happy gal. That was like really, really good dinner. It was a HelloFresh recipe. We did tweak it slightly because originally you were supposed to bake the fish with the soy sauce and the garlic, but considering it's just, I don't know how to call that in English, like basic fish, the one that you also use in fish stick, um, is, I don't know, it doesn't really take on taste. So, I uh I was like, let's not put the soy. Yeah, is it just called? I know in Dutch it's called whitefish, but I didn't know if you can translate it that way. But in Dutch we call that whitefish. But it's just one of those things where I was like, I don't think it will really take the flavor, so let us just put the soy sauce and the garlic in the soup, and that was much better. Um, I did, Gray. I did. I changed my whole branding actually. It isn't a specific type of fish, so that's the thing. Also, Sleuth, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. So cod is a type of whitefish. But there are multiple types of whitefish, basically. Multiple breeds that would be considered whitefish. Um, but I don't know how to explain it properly. Like, I know the Dutch term, but again, I don't really know what it's called in English. Also, Robin and Kana, welcome in. It's really good to see both of you. I hope you're doing well. Um, but yeah, it was very delicious. So I'm a happy camper. Also, Fire Cutes, welcome in. It's good to see you. Um, my stomach is full with good food, and now I get to play games. Like, honestly, a 10 out of 10 day for me. I had a really good work day as well, so that was nice. Um, had really good sleeps as well. That was also nice. I had a really good weekend, so that was also nice. So like all in all, actually a pretty solid Monday. Um, may have been to wait, you may have been to Poland again? I didn't realize you were going to Poland before. Tell me more. I think I completely missed this, Robin, but tell me why were you in Poland? Are you traveling? Is it for work? Is it internship? Um, happy belated birthday, Gray. I hope you had a great day anyways, even though you've been studying all night. Which you topped. Let's go. I'm very proud of you. The teacher was happy with your progress. Give yourself a little applause, and I hope that you still get to celebrate your birthday. You do look like you're glowing. Thank you. It's my highlighter working overtime. Leaving for your birthday trip tomorrow. Where are you going? Is it going to be like within the country? Are you going to go abroad? Are you going to go with friends? Like what's the plan? Um Usually it's Golvis, which is pollock, which is indeed a type of cod. Interesting. Okay. I'll learn something new today. Going to London to see some shows. That is amazing. Have the bestest of time. The most bestest of time with your grandparents. Stop. That is actually the sweetest. I love that. Have the best time. Is it going to be like West End shows, like musical shows? Let's go, Bailey. Oh my goodness. Slay. Does that mean that you now have a break, that you're done? For me personally, American school system really confuses me, so I never know what it means. Like, obviously, I know final assignment probably means you're done with something, but I don't exactly know what it means for like the after. um, a bit mad, but that's fine. At least it's over. Let's go, Morg. I'm happy to hear that it's over. And honestly, if it went well enough, that's all that's all you need, you know. Um, your third time, and to Starlight Express. I love that. Have so much fun. Abba Voyage sounds amazing. I want to go too. I've been to one West End show. No, two actually. I shouldn't tell lies. I've been to Annie and to Lion King. Both were phenomenal, and I really want to go to a West End show again. But obviously, you need to travel to London, so it's not something you can just do on a whim. But started gathering shells for the idea for me to decorate, as mentioned a couple of weeks ago. Have populated 3 worlds with shells. That is so cool. I love this. That is such a creative way to start filling your worlds in The Sims. That's awesome. Also, Counterblood and Magda, welcome in. It's really good to see both of you. Super cool setting. It scared me. It scared a bunch of old ladies. I would be amongst the old ladies, I think. I even told them it's friendly and it doesn't bite. No, but I would still get scared too. That's just like I get them. I would be like, "Oh, that's really cool as long as it stays really far away." Also, Sophia, welcome in. It's really good to see you. Um, hold on. I unofficially have a master's degree now. I say unofficially because the grades aren't finalized, but like basically I have the degree. Ah, that's amazing. Holy shit, congratulations. That is a huge milestone. Like huge. I was free today and I was like, let's go to the cop bus first. And then I was like, oh, let's go to this border city and take the bus there again to Poland. Wait, so you can just go to Poland because you're that close to the border. I know you're in Germany, but I don't know where you are. So I didn't realize that was a thing you could just take the bus for. But it was ugly as heck. Okay. But you're now gonna go to a different one? Pastel, your
Happy
birthday.
degrees and birthdays all around.
Thank you so much for the 50 biddies. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. And yeah, happy birthdays and happy degrees all around. It is so cool. Redoing your main save file and building your own Notion homepage feel more awake than I have in weeks. Let's go. Oh my god, that's so exciting. I love it. Those sound like things that would make me feel like very awake as well. 1 hour away from Poland, small town in the city. Ah, wait. Is that 1 hour away from Poland? I don't think I realized that ever. That's wild. Also, so welcome in. It is good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Um, happy everything. Exactly. We deserve to celebrate joy and feel that celebration joy. You know, that's important. Um, Also, Bailey, are you gonna go to TwitchCon this year? Not the EU one, unless you are going to the EU one. That'd be awesome. But I'm assuming not. But are you gonna be at the US one again? I've been like very much in my TwitchCon mindset. And I've just been asking everyone because I'm like, I need to know who I'm gonna see this year. Somewhere around an hour. That's really not too bad. I don't know how I've never realized that is that close, but that's awesome. Also, Jace, welcome in. It's good to see you. Hello. And hi, Blue. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Wait, I just realized I just said the first part of your name instead of just Queenie. My name is, or like my brain is so trained to just go for the first part of a name, even though sometimes I then realize, wait, that's not what you call this person.
Gets left behind.
But hi, it is good to see you. I hope you've been amazing. I am, in fact, enjoying the sun. I enjoyed the sun so much over the weekend. It was amazing. I had drinks outside and I just soaked it up like in my pores. It was it was a bit cold on Saturday, but on Sunday, if you were like we found a place where there was no wind and it was perfect. The only sad thing was I just bought a really beautiful secondhand coat and then I couldn't wear it because it was too warm. So I was like, dang, I really wanted to wear it, but that's like if that's my worst problem, I think I'm pretty good. Also, Micah, welcome in. It's good to see you. You do the exact same thing. It's streamer brain, you know, we're streamer coded. Um for 17 euros, all those things, that is amazing. Slay. Let's go. Not you, but I have plans to go next year. We'll be at San Diego this year. Okay, awesome. Then I'll see you there because we already booked everything, so we're going as well. Unless, you know, it's unsafe to go because travel advice right now to the US is not very positive, but let's hope. Let's hope. Everything crossed. That you know, it doesn't get worse so that we can still go. Is this Rosannatxt? Is this the Amber?
Don Benito. So nice to see you.
How are you
Welcome to
doing? It's good
Carbone.
to see you. I hope you're having. Wait, what are you doing tonight? Because you stream during the day, but you never do gaming on Mondays. And then I was like, I wanted to say I hope you have, and then I was like, I actually don't know what to wish you because I don't know what you're doing tonight. Also, Rainbow's welcome in. It's really good to see you. Yes, of course, Jane. Of course. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Dude, you cannot sleep with your head on my keyboard. You will accidentally end stream again. We've been here before. She just literally put, like, her head like this. Like, on my keyboard. I heard you talking about TwitchCon. I was asking Bailey if she's gonna be at TwitchCon this year. I'm so much in my TwitchCon mindset that I just continuously go like, I see a person, I need to ask them about TwitchCon. Also, Amber, did I tell you? I don't think I told you. Chat, this is a public service announcement that is for everyone, but also for Amber. I will be on Twitch's official channel tomorrow talking about TwitchCon together with some other ambassadors and Twitch staff. It's going to be a conversational style stream of about an hour 15 maybe. And we're going to talk about, you know, like your essentials for TwitchCon, our favorite memories for TwitchCon. Basically, like, what advice would you give someone going to TwitchCon for the first time? So it's very similar to the TwitchCon Q&A we did on this channel, but then with other perspectives from other people as well. So if you're interested, it will be tomorrow at, I have to say this correctly, 9 p.m. my time. So if you're in the UK, that will be 8 p.m. Depending on where you are in the rest of the world, you're going to have to do some calculation. But yeah, 9 p.m. CEST. Thank you, Ellie. I appreciate it. Your essentials for TwitchCon, rehydration packets. Yeah, that is one. And also comfortable shoes. That was like the first thing that came to mind. Like, comfortable shoes would be my main tip. Comfortable outfits in general, but comfortable shoes is like, I wore uncomfortable shoes one time and I had so many regrets. Like, I had so many regrets. Also, Nazadam, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, don't wear heels. No. And also, like, if you don't wear new shoes, if you plan on getting new shoes for TwitchCon, wear them a couple of times before you're there. Because I made the mistake of buying these really cutesy sandals and I had worn them for like an hour in my house and I was like, oh, this will be fine. I won't get blisters. I had the worst blisters in the entire history on day one of TwitchCon.
Tomorrow.
Thank you so much, Thomas. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 5 months. And thank you for wanting to put all the planties in Twitch chat tomorrow. Yes, that is a good shout. Just wear your shoes chilling at your desk at home. See, then all of you are going to become like me. All of you are going to be indoor shoe people. You can also wear them to bed because apparently, allegedly, I've heard from the one and only Amber that wearing shoes to bed is really effective. Oh, yeah, wearing plaster. Also, bring plasters. If you are, pardon? I have it on camera. And you looked very comfortable. Yeah, but the thing is, you did it once and I never did it. And I will forever have to hear that I wear shoes to bed. So if you did it once, that's one time more than me. So if I already hear this, you're never gonna get rid of this. 9 p.m. Rose time is 3 p.m. Eastern US time. That might be correct. I will quickly do a check because the thing is they also emailed me. It's going to be 11:30 Pacific time. Yes. That's a very good shout. The AC goes wild, so even if you're in a warm place, bring a sweater. That's a good shout. Wearing shoes in bed is diabolical. I don't do it. I promise. A pinky promise. On camera, on a video, on internet forever. Oh, the life of a content creator. Yep. Let me see. Yes. In 1.5 hours. 1.5 hours from now, tomorrow. So whatever time it is for you right now, add 1.5 hours to it and you should be good. Bed shoes, great idea. Yep, that's exactly how the story went. That is exactly what happened. I just took someone someone's statement about bad shoes and made it bed shoes. Duh. Shoes in bed is criminal. I agree. But my chat is adamant that I wear shoes in bed. Because I once admitted to wearing shoes in my house, which I know also some people would consider diabolical. But what can I say? I wear socks in bed. I do that. I will admit to that. I love wearing socks in bed because otherwise my feetsies get cold. Amber, we talked about this emote. We talked about this emote. Actually, did you guys know that Kayla now also has a toe emote? Dude, stop putting your head on my keyboard. I think it's Simsy Toe. I'm actually not. Yep. It's designed by Rochella. It is so bad. It's so disgusting. Even with like the chipped nail on it, it's I cannot deal with that emote, but it was for charity, so it's okay. Yes, there's two types of neurodivergent. Socks everywhere or no socks at all. Yeah. It's perfect. What do you mean? I mean, Shella made it, so it's perfect, but also ew. I do want to know what Olive's thoughts. Yeah, I kind of want to know the backstory for Olive's emote as well. I'm not gonna lie, it's probably really funny. Also, I just realized you guys have 2 wheel spins from last week on Friday, which I haven't done yet. I completely forgot. I said, yes, I'll do them later. Didn't, of course, never did them later. So I'm gonna do a little wheel spin for you guys before the ads are gonna start, and then we'll see what it comes up with, and we'll decide when to do it. Being barefoot at home it's not diabolical, but I would hate it. I hate the feeling of being barefoot, but I know some people really love it. Scott is one of those people. He just went, yup, in the hallway. Okay, let's spinny wheel 2 times. Same, Bailey, same. I can't deal with it. A sour candy, of course. You want sour candy too? Scott also wants sour candy. And Hunger Games! Slay, let's go. Okay, we'll do the Hunger Games after the ads have finished, because then you guys won't miss it. But Scott wants to join for sour candy, so I'm gonna get the sour candy, and then we're gonna try together. Good luck with work! You got this, you got this. You enjoy? Je kan het krukje pakken. Hoeft niet, mag wel. Heb je nog een voorkeur voor welke kleur je wil? Wil je watermeloen, lime, wildberry of blue raspberry? Did I miss appearance 100? Apparently. I also missed it. Well. He's not agreeing. He's saying that he hasn't been here 100 times. I guess Toot has her own chair now, and Scott's just gonna stand. You don't want to sit.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you the sour one. No, that's not the sour one. I want to have a blue one. Oh, cheers.
Oh.
I mean, it's not as bad as a lemon, but why can you just keep a straight face? It's unfair. Dude, you want one too?
That bad.
Dude, you want one too? You want another one?
Echt? Ze zijn niet zo erg.
Jawel. Nou, ik vraag me wel af welke smaak dit is, want deze heb ik volgens mij nog nooit geprobeerd. Deze staat ook niet op de achterkant. Misschien is het... Oké, wait. You just got a free sour candy, guys. Dude, ga je lekker? Ga je lekker? It's not very good, this one. This flavor. It's also not super sour, but I just don't like it. That wasn't good. I have regrets. I think that was the wild berry flavor. All the other flavors are good, but this one isn't. This one isn't good. Okay. Dude, you want to sit here? Go work. As a real streamer cat. Go work. Thank you for the hydrate. I need that. Esther zegt dankjewel, doei. De kat is oké, doei. It is, Moira. It is. It matches the daily goals. And it matches my whole new branding. Scott is not staying for the Hunger Games. You want to see the Hunger Games? Do you want to be in? He needs to work. He just wanted to have candy and now he needs to work. Do you want me to put you in the Hunger Games though? He said, nee, want dan ga ik dood. He's like, no, because then I'll die. Maybe you'll win. But Rowan Scott can be in a district. Do you want to be in District 12 with me? Do you want to be Katniss Everdeen? Then I can be Peeta Millark. Okay, he'd rather be Peeta Millark, and then I'll be Katniss Everdeen. Okay. But can I put you in, please? He says yes. Okay, so District 12 is me and Scott. It's been a long time since I joined Hunger Games, because I tend to not join because that makes that we have extra spaces in for chat, but you know, I'll already get the thingy ready. We'll do the Hunger Games, and then after we're gonna play some Sims. Ew. No, use your thingy. I just said the thingy. Community member who kills Scott gets banned. How about your cats in another district? No. No, because I don't want to think about... I mean, maybe she is very badass, but I don't want to think about Tooth in the Hunger Games. That makes me really sad. How many can join the Hunger Games? 24. Because there's 12 districts, and there's 2 people from each district. I've tried to find this setting, Pastel, and I cannot find it anymore. Like, I know there's a setting where you can do bigger groups, but I cannot find it for the life of me. I once accidentally found it, and now I don't know where to do that anymore. It's really confusing. So if I do a personal one, let me try to find it. Options. Death rate. We currently have a high death rate. We have arena events. Custom text. I don't know if it's called quarter. I mean, honestly, yeah, I don't know if you meant like quarter quell mode as a reference to the latest book, but it would be fun to do a quarter quell. It's adjust size. Where do you see that though? Right at the beginning. Oh, wait, it says it literally just at the bottom. No, wait. So this, okay, I'll show you guys why this is very confusing. So if you have the Hunger Games, you go to simulate, and then if you have this and you scroll down, it doesn't show you anything. But then when you go to standard, this is where it shows adjust size. And then you can change it, and then it will change it for all of them. Which is hella confusing. But I don't know if we can fill 48 people. I mean, maybe we can. Let's try 48, and then if we realize... I love how it just added a random bunch of people. It just added the whole cast of freaking Game of Thrones. Oh, it's a very weird discussion to come into without context. I can see that. I love how it just was like, okay, sure, no, we'll put the entire cast of Game of Thrones in there. Got you covered. Anyways, and then go to personal, and then does it give... Ah, now it actually gives me... Okay, so this is the quarter quell. We'll just use the standard. The ad should be done. So, if you want to join this Hunger Games, how to get a spot... I was just about to explain this, Gray. If you want to join, all you have to do is add an emote into chat. It's this emote. It's a follower emote so that everyone that is following can join. All you have to do is add the emote in chat, and then it's first come, first serve. Not that one, Abu. Close call. Of course you can watch, yeah. Of course, of course. There's no need to join. You're welcome to join, but there's never a need to join. Okay, hold on. Okay, District 2 is complete. Oh, wait, you have Maryland with double Y. I knew, I wrote it, I was like, something's wrong.
Narwhals swimming in the ocean, causing a commotion, cause they are so awesome. Narwhals swimming in the ocean.
I love it. Okay. District 4 is full. District 5 is full.
It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's
Hi,
me.
Liv. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I can't believe we're actually gonna fill this. I am impressed. I am impressed.
Who is my heart waiting for? If every day I think about
Let's see. Pastel. You're even streaming. Are you joining again? Are you multitasking? Also, Mahali, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. And Liker, welcome in. Yes, there is an open spot if you want to join. Feel free for anyone. Oh, thank you. Thank you for saying that I missed Robin. I definitely might have missed people. So if I haven't added you, I have some spots left. I'll add Scott and myself. No, I want to be Ro. Just feels ready. Yes, you are in. You are in. I added you over here. You're in District 6. Also, Fluff, you want to join as well? Or you're just saying hi? Because at this point, there's a risk in the fact that I used that emote, because that emote was the emote to join. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 spots left. Liker wants to join as well. I have 3 spots left. Whoever kills Ro takes over the channel. So be wary, if you kill me, you will become a streamer. No choice. Shorty's gonna join? Did you add Molly? I'm pretty sure I did. Yes. Yes, over here in District 2. So now I have 2 spots left. We'll do a district check, Dea. I'll do the screen where you can see everyone. I put Matthias in District 12. Okay, wait. Purple wants to join as well. I have 1 spot. Psycho, let's go. Or Psycho's kitten. I just realized. I'll just add your whole... Is it okay if I go for Psychos? That's easier for my brain. So, like, if I have really long names, I'll know I'll stumble over it. But I want to make sure that it's okay with you. Because I don't think I've ever asked you if it's okay to just say Psychos. Or if you prefer kitten, I can do that too. That's perfect. Okay. It's perfect. That is true. It is fitting for the Hunger Games. Okay, so then we're gonna use same nicknames and don't use images. Also, oh crap, I have to select the gender. I'm just gonna put it to the same one for everyone. I will read the story in gender neutral pronouns. But it's impossible for me to set this up. Also because there is no custom ones. So it's still set up as binary, and for me to just read it gender neutral is easier. Normally it does this automatically, but I think because we adjusted the size, I need to do this manually for everyone. Oh, that is annoying. Because that's a lot of clicks. Okay, we're getting there though. District 9. What happens to the empty spots? There are no empty spots right now. All of the spots are filled. What do you mean with the empty spots? Okay. We've set it up for everyone. Let's submit. Okay, district check everyone. This is such a big group that not everyone fits on the screen. So while you guys do this first district check, I'm gonna find the Hunger Games music. And I'll turn it up a bit because it's always pretty soft. But make sure that you check who you're in a district with. This is District 11 and 12. Make sure that you know your district buddies in chat. Because if you don't know, that could be expensive. That could be expensive if you don't know, because you might just accidentally unalive them. Which is obviously not what we want. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome in. What we do if Scott causes his own death, cry. Okay, you guys ready? This is gonna be a big Hunger Games. As the tribute stands on their podium, the horn sounds. Faye runs away with a lighter and some rope. Molly runs into the cornucopia and hides. Gray runs away. Esther throws a knife into Snack's head. First death. That's rough. Thomas scares Maggie away from the cornucopia. Tori runs away. Joa runs away. Joanna runs away. Jane runs away. Soso snatches a pair of says. Nora finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Moira runs away. Lily snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Psychos decapitates Anna with a sword? That's rough. Pauline, Kiwi, and Liqueur work together to get as many supplies as possible. Scott runs away. Felipe runs away. A terrible sound grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Micah runs into the cornucopia and hides. Ashley gathers as much food as they can. Jennifer and finds Nymphleora hiding in the cornucopia. But Nymphleora kills them. Whew. Okay, that's death number 3. Rough. Carmoon gathers as much food as they can. Purple run away from the cornucopia. Elma runs away. Senanor stabs Abu in the back with a trident. That's 4 people down. Shorty finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Ellie grabs a jar of fishing bait while Sophie gets fishing gear. Ro runs away with lighter and some rope. Liv runs away. Mary Kath grabs a shovel. Fluff runs away. Fire Cutes runs away. Peace runs away. Robin and Susie Q fight for a bag. Robin gives up and retreats. Dea grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Pokey takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Marilyn runs away, and Pastel snatches a pair of says. Day 1. Robin hunts for other tributes. Maggie and Ellie hunt for other tributes. Elma makes a wooden spear. Felipe, Scott, and Pastel hunt for other tributes. Peace receives clean water from a sponsor. Purple explores the arena. Senanor runs away from a terrible sound. Soso collects fruit from a tree. Dea dies of dysentery. That is a rough way to go. I'm so sorry. Shorty discovers a river. Molly hunts for other tributes. Rose sprains their ankle while running away from Marilyn. Marilyn, what are you doing chasing me? Carmoon tends to Lily's wounds. Nymphleora sets off an explosive, killing Kiwi, Susie Q, and Psychos. That's three more deaths. Fire Cutes practices their archery. Sophie steals from Pauline while they are not looking. Faye picks flowers. Jane chases Moira. Esther receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Fluff camouflages themselves in the bushes. Joa picks flowers. Gray tries to sleep through the entire day. Tori attacks Joanna, but they manage to escape. Mary Kath receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Ashley is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Liv receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Nora thinks about home. Thomas scares Micah off. Koki questions their sanity. Liqueur collects fruit from a tree, and Morg receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Arena event already. A swarm of tracker jackers invades the arena. Ro and Molly run out of places to run and are stung to death. Okay, well, I guess I'm out. While running away from the tracker jackers, Peace grabs Mary and throws them to the ground. While running away from the tracker jackers, Ashley grabs Sophie and throws them on the ground. Faye survives. Nymphleora is stung to death. Esther and Jane run out of places to run and are stung to death. Robin survives. Liqueur slowly dies from the tracker jacker toxins. Shorty knocks Fire Cutes unconscious and leaves them as bait. Alma survives. Marilyn slowly dies from the tracker jacker toxins. Purple is stung to death. A terrible sound is stung to death. Thomas slowly dies from the tracker jacker toxins. While running away from the tracker jackers, Joanna grabs Liv and throws them to the ground. While running away from the tracker jackers, Soso grabs Fluff and throws them to the ground. Tori is stung to death. While running away from the tracker jackers, Joa grabs Ellie and throws them to the ground. Maggie survives. Morg survives. While running away from the tracker jackers, Micah grabs Lily and throws them to the ground. Felipe and Moira run out of places to hide, or places to run and are stung to death. While running away from the tracker jackers, Senanor grabs Carmoon and throws them to the ground. Koki slowly dies from the tracker jacker toxins. Gray is stung to death. Nora knocks Pauline unconscious and leaves them there as bait. Pastel is stung to death. Scott survives. Holy shit. 33 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. What? 33 people died on day 1. That is wild. I don't think I've seen this many deaths ever. Let's do a quick status check. Okay, so District 1, Peace, you're the only person left. District 2, Ashley, you're the only person left. District 3, Micah and Morg are still together. Nora, you're the only person from District 4.
Hi.
District 5 is fully out. Hi, Lena. District 6, Joa, you're the only person left. District 7, Faye and Meggie. District 8, Senanor and Soso. District 9, Alma and Joanna. District 10, Robin, you're the only one left. District 11, Shorty, you're the only one left. And then District 12, Scott is the only one left. Oh my goodness, that was rough. That was so rough. Scott's just chilling. He's like, I don't want to die. I'm just gonna chill. Okay, let's proceed. Hello? Night 1, Soso starts a fire. Ashley, Robin, and Alma cheerfully sing songs together. Senanor cooks their food before putting the fire out. Faye attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Scott is awoken by nightmares. Joa receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Peace starts a fire. Micah looks at the night sky. Maggie tries to sing themselves to sleep. Joanna, Nora, and Shorty sleep in shifts, and Morg stays awake all night. The cornucopia has replenished on day 2. The cornucopia has replenished with food supplies and weapons. And memoirs. Senanor doesn't go. Faye doesn't go. Robin doesn't go. Alma doesn't go. Morg doesn't go. Scott destroys Ashley's memoirs out of spite. Okay, this is getting personal. Micah doesn't go. Soso and Shorty decide to work together to get more supplies. Nora and Maggie get into a fight over raw meat, but Nora gives up and runs away. Joanna bashes Peace's head in with a mace. Joa falls into a frozen lake and drowns. That's rough. Everyone's deciding to go to the cornucopia or not, and you drown. That is rough. I'm so sorry. And yeah, District 1 is out as well now. Micah defeats Senanor, but spares their life. Scott steals from Nora. Scott is on his villain arc for sure. Shorty diverts Ashley's attention and runs away. Alma attacks Morg, but they manage to escape. Robin camouflages themselves in the bushes. Joanna is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Maggie constructs a shack, and Soso steals from Faye while they are not looking. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Peace and Joa. Night 2. Nora, Scott, Micah, and Joanna sleep in shifts. Ashley receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Maggie fends Alma, Senanor, and Morg away from their fire. Shorty starts a fire. Soso and Faye sleep in shifts, and Robin quietly humps. Day 3. Alma searches for a water source. Ashley attacks Nora, but Shorty protects them, killing Ashley. Micah travels to higher ground. Joanna picks flowers. Faye thinks about home. Scott receives food from an unknown sponsor. Senanor searches for firewood. Soso runs away from Morg. Maggie tries to spare fish with a trident, and Robin injures themselves. Another arena event. Acidic rain pours down on the arena. Senanor survives. Scott injures Micah and leaves them to die in the rain. Soso survives. Faye trips face first into a puddle of acidic rain. Maggie refuses Morg's shelter, killing them. Joanna survives. Nora refuses Shorty's shelter, killing them. Robin survives. Alma is unable to find shelter and dies. 6 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Ashley, Micah, Faye, Morg, Shorty, and Alma. Let's do another status check. District 1, fully out. District 2, fully out. District 3, fully out. Nora, District 4 with 2 kills. Still in. District 5 is out. District 6 is out. District 7, Maggie with 1 kill. District 8 has 2 tributes still alive. Senanor and Soso with 2 and 1 kill. District 9, Joanna. District 10, Robin, but with no kills. And then District 11 is out. District 12, Scott with 1 kill. Robin tends to Scott's wounds. That is adorable. Thank you, Robin. I appreciate it. Maggie cries themselves to sleep. Nora, Senanor, and Joanna discuss the game and what might happen in the morning. Soso passes out from exhaustion. Robin diverts Maggie's attention and runs away. Joanna picks flowers. Soso receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Scott steals from Nora while they are not looking. This is the second time Scott's stealing from you, Nora. What's going on? You have good supplies, I guess. Senanor practices their archery. No cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Scott keeps stealing from you. Night 4. Soso goes to sleep. Nora, Robin, Senanor, and Maggie sleep in shift. Scott looks at the night sky. You're not dead yet. No, you actually survived a lot. Day 5. Nora tries to sleep through the entire day. Scott receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Senanor is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Maggie receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Soso receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. And Joanna tends to Robin's wounds. No cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Night 5. Senanor and Maggie huddle for warmth. Scott and Joanna run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Nora stays awake all night, and Soso and Robin hold hands. Day 6. Senanor receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Soso dies of dysentery. I'm very sorry. That sucks. Nora and Maggie were together for the day. Robin decapitates Scott with a sword. Earlier, Robin was tending to your wounds. And I was like, that's so nice. But that didn't end well. Joanna searches for a water source. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Soso and Scott. Night 6. Maggie receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Joanna is awoken by nightmares. Robin receives fresh food. Nora stays awake all night, and Senanor receives clean water. Day 7. Robin diverts Joanna's attention and runs away. Maggie explores the arena. Nora picks flowers, and Senanor travels to higher ground. No cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Nora fends Maggie, Joanna, and Senanor away from their fire. Robin thinks about winning. Senanor attacks Robin, but they manage to escape. Joanna goes hunting. Maggie steals from Nora while they are not looking. Nora, I feel so bad for you. People keep stealing from you. I mean, it's better that they steal from you instead of kill you, but still. No cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Night 8. Joanna defeats Maggie in a fight, but spares their life. Senanor and Nora huddle for warmth. Robin is awoken by nightmares. Maggie discovers a river. Nora, Senanor, and Joanna get into a fight. Nora triumphantly kills them both. Okay. Robin unknowingly eat toxic berries? Wait, that means that it's only Maggie and Nora left. Guess I was an angry thief. Valid. Valid. So it is between Nora from District 4 and Maggie from District 7. There's 2 left. Do you guys wanna gamble your points again? Hold on. I'll give you a minute. If you want to join the prediction, you can join. If you're in the Netherlands, you can't, or in I think a couple of EU countries, you can't use your channel points, but if you have a VPN, you can. Yeah, make sure to predict who you think is gonna win. You can also join without adding channel points. So you can still predict and see if you can win. Okay. Oh my god, so many channel points. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Did I pick? Yes, you did, Liv. You did. No, it didn't glitch again. I see it next to your name. I see it next to your name. So many points are being added. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There is so many points. Oh, there is so many points gambled today. Whew. Okay. I think, can we get some drum rolls in chat? Because I think if I click proceed, we'll know who wins. Also there at GM, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. We're currently not playing The Sims. You are very right. That's because we are playing a little mini game with chat, and then we're gonna play some Sims. Okay. Whew. That is really rough. I'm so sorry, Maggie. I'm so sorry. That is a really rough way to go, but congratulations, Nora. for winning the quarter quell with freaking 48 tributes. That is wild. Wild. Thank you so much for completing the prediction. I appreciate it. That is absolutely bonkers. So many points. So many points are being distributed now. Um, thank you all so much for playing along again. What a way to die at the end. Honestly, that is a really rough way to go. I'm so sorry. The Hunger Games are always so incredibly chaotic. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, we're gonna go back to regular lo-fi. Um, and if all is well, my Sims game should have started up so we can go into The Sims. Glad I didn't gamble more points. It is always such a gamble. I've like joined gambles once, and you can never really know for stuff like this. So yeah. I could have had a custom sound command, but gambling is too tempting. Yikes. Thank you so much, Esther, for adding the Hunger Games role as well. Yeah, for anyone if you didn't know, if you win at the Hunger Games, you will actually get a special role in the Discord as well. You can only get it once, but I'm basically making casino streams, exactly. When it was still possible to gamble points in the Netherlands, I used to lose so many points, yeah. I mean, I get why they have said in the Netherlands that you're not allowed to, because it is the same as gambling. Obviously not with real money, but still. But yeah, it is, I can kind of get it. For legal reasons, that is a joke. Ro does not make casino streams. Good point. No, I do not make casino streams. That is a joke. Correct. Mm. Um. But District 4 won. Congratulations. I hope you enjoyed that. And thank you guys so much again for completing the daily goals and, getting the wheel spins. It is always fun to do. It was fun to do such a big round. It was especially hilarious that 33 people didn't even make it to day 2, including myself. Like, that is wild. That is absolutely wild. For anyone who is wondering what we're gonna do on stream today in terms of, like, The Sims, we're gonna continue working on my shell challenge. I'll quickly put a little command in chat. If you want, you can still join the shell challenge. It is a very traditional shell challenge, just like any other shell challenge that you might see out there. There's 2 boxes instead of 1, but 2 boxes. You're not allowed to change the outdoor walls. And the only caveat with this one is that there has to be 1 room in the house that is purple, blue, and white themed. That's it. Other than that, you have all the creative freedom. And I decided to put mine in Windenburg. Originally, I didn't put it in here. Originally, I put it in another world. But then I was struggling with the wallpapers, and I think it was a Boo who suggested that I use this wallpaper. And that kind of determined the style of the build. So this is the build style that we're going for. You can still join the shell challenge. I will be touring them on the 26th and the 28th of May. So if it's finished before the 26th, then you can actually redeem the channel point redemption on stream. And yeah, I'll do my best to tour as many as I can. That's why I picked 2 streams for it. And yeah, you're super welcome to join. But I'd have a knot in my tongue if I tried to say shell challenge for honestly, I still mess up from time to time. But this is my build. So to give you a quick little tour of what we're working with here, we have this very overgrown front yard with a pathway that leads to the backyard. This is the separate building that we have, which is going to be a small business. I haven't fully decided what yet, although I'm very inspired to make it like a kind of like a wood crafting business or something. Nora won, Felipe. Nora won. From District 4. Also, hi Ruby, it's good to see you. And welcome in, by the way, everyone who joined during the Hunger Games. I know that I didn't really catch up with everyone joining, but thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. But we're gonna make this a small business, and then this is going to be their private backyard, so we're gonna add, the standard things of a table and a grill and stuff like that. And then on the inside of the house, so what I have so far is when you enter, let me show you the floor plan. There's a big hallway. with a bathroom right off of it. Then if you go in here, we have the living room. That is what I was decorating last. It's very like green and dark brown themed. Off of the living room, there's a door that leads into the hallway. The hallway has 2 doors into 2 bedrooms, and those 2 bedrooms actually have a Jack and Jill bathroom. And it has the stairs that go upstairs to the 2nd floor. Off of the living room, we have the dining area with a little, I don't know, what is it called? Like storage? I guess just storage closet. And then we have our big dining area with the big dining table. And then over here we have the kitchen, and the kitchen this is the only room that is already fully done. So the kitchen comes with like a coffee corner and a breakfast nook. And on this side we have a big kitchen island and like the main kitchen area. This is the first time that I've made like a blue kitchen, and I'm very much enjoying it. Joa, you can redeem the rose roll thanks to the prediction. That is amazing. Let's go. Thank you so much for being here enough and gambling wisely. Thank you so much, and please, please, please enjoy all that time in the Discord as a beautiful blooming rose. And welcome to the rose room. I'm gonna welcome you in because I see that Esther set up the roll. There we go. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Does the shell need to be fully playable? No, absolutely not. Go ham. It doesn't have to be playable at all, actually. So, you can make with it what you want. You can get super creative. Um, if you go upstairs, then we have this big landing space with a bathroom off of it. Then we have a big bedroom over here. We have a bedroom over here, which is basically the master bedroom with a huge bathroom attached to it. And then upstairs, we have another room, and I haven't fully decided whether I want to make this a bedroom or another room. I actually was thinking it might be nice if it's a bedroom, because then that would make this house a 3-bedroom house. The problem is then we don't really have an office space or anything. So that means that we would have to have a desk in here. Unless, oh wait, I just realized we have 2 bedrooms over here, so then maybe that doesn't have to be a bedroom. Never mind. I was like, oh, it would be nice. Then it's a 3-bedroom house, but it's actually already a 4-bedroom house. Yes, of course, Eileen, or of course, have fun with it if you do end up working on the shell. Um, I've been having a really fun time with the shell. It's been a while since I had a shell challenge that was ongoing, and also since I worked on a shell challenge for myself. And I like doing shells. Yes, of course, Esther. Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate it. I still might add a desk in this main hall, though, or in this main living space, though, because I think if the desk will only be all the way upstairs, that might actually be kind of annoying. Or I would make one of these rooms into an office, but then the door into the bathroom doesn't make a lot of sense. Also, hi, Mick. It's good to see you. And Sophie, it's good to see you as well. I hope you're both doing amazing. Hey, Seuss is in here. Wait, chat. Oh, I moved my chair and she immediately left. She was like licking Toot's head. It was really cute because Toot is sleeping in the chair behind me. It was adorbs. Actually adorbs, but the moment I moved my chair, she left. She was like, nope. I am about to be perceived and I don't want that. So goodbye. I'll just use this one. I personally, oh no, this desk is okay. We need another desk. I'm sorry. I hate that this desk has it so that the keyboard is like off the side of it. Like it falls off. I really hate that. It's so annoying. Love Ghosted, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Thank you so much for hanging out enough that you got to redeem the coconut roll. Enjoy your time as a beautiful coconut in the Discord. For being woken up for nothing in the middle of the night. Oof. That sucks. Thank you for cheering me on. I appreciate it. Does it happen often that people like get called in at night, or is it more like a rare occasion and is the chances of it happening not that big? I would probably not be able to sleep at all if I was on call like that. Last week 3 times. Oof. That is rough. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. That is really rough. Damn. 3 times? Yikes. Okay, so we already have big bookcases next to the fireplace. So I don't think we need any more bookcases. Yeah, that does really, really suck. Also, thank you so much for setting it up, Esther. I thought you were taking out the trash. Or are you back already? Are you just really, really fast? Okay, so now we have the desk. I think we need some clutter on the desk. But I want to keep it relatively minimal considering that this is obviously the downstairs desk, so you probably wouldn't leave a lot of clutter on it. Or maybe you would. I don't know. I wouldn't, but I know that my standard level of organization is not necessarily everyone's level. Also, I want to get the magazines for on the coffee table. I think that's cute. Thank you, Nazdom. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad that you like the way that I play The Sims. Those are oven mitts, maybe not. Ooh, that's cute. I really like this painting. I think it's from Cottage Living. But it's so homey. I did size it up and then the quality goes down a little bit, but I do really like it. Okay, I like this. I want to use it. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Especially the one with the dark green frame. I think that looks cute. Also, that's cute on a desk in general. Thank you for that follow as well. I appreciate it. So the thing is, I think this house will have children, right? Because it's a 4-bedroom house, so it would be a family home. So then I guess it would make sense if we have some things, at least in the living room, that signify that there's kids in here. So maybe instead of having a plant, or maybe we can have the plant, but we can also have something next to it. Maybe like an activity table or something. Also, Bumblebee, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. You really love the color scheme. Thanks. It's really dark. I normally don't go for super dark, but I was kind of feeling it mostly because I went for the dark bookcases and I really wanted to make sure to fit those in. Hold on. I just wanted to grab my slippers underneath my desk. But this house is definitely, I said this I think last week on Friday as well. This house is definitely challenging me in terms of color schemes that I go for. I normally don't go for blue kitchens or really dark living rooms, but it's been fun, to be honest, to do something a bit more out of my comfort zone. I always really like this one of how simple it is. I do think it comes in a darker swatch as well. It isn't necessarily the right swatch to match this, but I think it's still okay. It matches the door, so that works. And I think it's an adorable idea that maybe like your adult sim can just be working at the desk and then the kid can be sitting next to it. For the bookcase, we technically only have to have one bookcase that is accessible. So let's say that your sim can like use this bookcase to grab a book. We can technically block this bookcase. Also, hi Elizabeth, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Ooh, wait, the little lunchbox is super cute if we add that on the counter here. Like someone was preparing that. Well, I definitely want to add some cutesy things on there. I don't know what yet, but maybe I can use the pictures that came with the I keep wanting to call it the Don Lothario kit. I know that's not what it's called, the Casanova cave kit, but it just feels like a Don Lothario kit, okay? But maybe we can have a toy box downstairs. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I just wonder if I add it like over here, if your Sims can actually reach it. I don't think so. So then I would have to add it over here, which I think realistically isn't super bad. Like if this was a real living room, you could probably have this over here and it would be fine because IRL, you'd be able to step over here to go to this bookcase. In The Sims, you probably can't, but I think that's okay. I think that is okay. It is based on Dawn. True, that is fair. But in my brain, it's just named Dawn Lothario Kit. Which would be a silly name for a kit. But that's just it. I cannot not think it, you know? Having that one, and then I want to go Pax, Casanova Cave, show all, and then we have these pictures. Okay, I'll first add them there so that they don't snap anymore, because otherwise they're going to snap to that every single time. And then they will float, I think. So I'm going to have to use tool to get them down, I think. And I definitely need to have different swatches of them as well. Because right now they all have the same swatch, and that obviously looks a bit silly. But I think this could be super, super cute. The thing is, I do think they're floating right now. Also, Love Gara, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Okay, let's go like this. And then I think 0.5 should be enough. That's perfect. And then let's change the swatches. Okay, that is maybe the worst swatch I could have picked, because it's literally the Don Lothario swatch. Maybe this one can be that, and then... Okay, that's actually kind of cute. I like that. That looks like family photos. The only downside is they are kind of a bit too far forward. I'll just use tool to move them backwards a little bit. Oh. They also went down. That is not what I wanted. Annoying. Also, Myro, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Or is it, wait, is it My Rock Mickey? I just realized this. I said Myro, but then I was like, I think it might be My Rock Mickey. But welcome in. It's very nice to meet you. I hope you're having a great day today. Of course. Okay, let's see. I think now they're perfect. Yes, that is super cute. I like that a lot. That makes this feel so homey. Then here, if you're actually playing in this house, you could technically also add pictures in here, like actual gameplay pictures if you wanted to. I would like to have this in here as well. Again, I don't know if that blocks your sim. I think this should be fine. Your sim should still be able to walk here and get to the bookcase. I'm learning so much watching because I never used that before. To be completely honest, that is a mod. I would like to state that you normally cannot do that in The Sims. What I just used is the tool mod. So in case you're seeing that and you're like, oh, I want to use that too, you would have to mod your game for it. Which I know not everyone wants to or can do. So I do feel like I need to say that. Thank you, Esther, for putting the Sims mods in chat. I'm trying to figure out, because I'm just realizing something now. I currently don't have a TV, and I wanted to add that above here, but then I might have to add a smaller TV. Not that that's, like, necessarily a bad thing, but I was just forgetting the TV, which obviously isn't very smart. But if I want to do that, I'm gonna have to remove this wall for a second so that it doesn't snap to it. And then see if I can do this without... So see, this one with the lights, like, it glitches, but it does kind of have the perfect size for it. The light doesn't glitch on the other side of the wall either, so I might use this one. I do want to raise it up, like, a little bit. Yeah, 2 should be good. So that it's not glitching with the frames as much. It's glitching with the light a little bit above here, but what about the one from the Christmas event? Oh, that might be a good one. I keep forgetting we have that. We also have this one. Is that the one from the Christmas event? No, that's the one from Bella Goth's kit. Oh, but honestly, hold on. Oh, wait. To get rid of that. That one could also really work. But the one from the Christmas event does have a really nice frame. Mm. That could be pretty, though. Okay, maybe you're right. Maybe I should use this one. That also fits so seamlessly into... oh. Hold on. Was that a frame TV? Yeah. There are frame TVs in The Sims. They added those, okay, now it's up too high, but I'll just use tool because other than that, it's perfect. There is one that comes with the deluxe kit. There is one that you could unlock from the holiday reward event. And then there is one that came with the Bella Goth kit, which is like a very chic frame. So we actually have 3 frame TVs at this point. Whereas I think actually the one from the holiday reward event is really nice because it's technically just a base game TV. And I feel like the swatches are really nice. So there's like, it fits in a lot of different rooms. And on top of that, I do feel like the one from Bella's kit is so incredibly specific. Like, it's a very specific style that maybe that won't work for everyone. Whereas I feel like this one is very versatile. Okay, so then the thing is, what I was actually doing, I was adding clutter to the desk. Completely forgot. Also, my game is glitching. That's because I'm trying to load the entire catalog again. But I would like to just go to the clutter category, I think. I was like, maybe filter by a kit, but I was like, no, then I'm gonna miss out on too many things that I still might want to use. Mind blown, haven't kept up. I think they added it quite recently though, so you haven't missed that much. You haven't missed that much, but I'm really happy with the frame TVs. I think they're super cute. Hold on, I kind of want to have that over here and then have this one here and then there we go. Yeah, that's cute. That looks like a desk that is in use. Then I would like to also have some clutter up here, I think. But again, I like the idea of it, you know, feeling like there's actually someone living here. So you would probably just have practical stuff on top of your piano, honestly. You know what? Maybe I want to swap these around. I kind of want to have this on the piano and then this on the desk. Also, hi Teddy Bear Nemo. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. It is good to see you. I hope you're having a good day today. Okay. Yeah, that's cute. That makes a bit more sense also to have the stationery on the desk. And then we can have a book that maybe you were reading with the kids over there. We currently don't have a console. Also, I just realized I still have all of these photo frames in here. Can we add a console into the bookcase? Because then that would be amazing. Hold on. We can actually. If we just add it in there. You are? Let's go. I'm happy to hear that. My day is going pretty well. I've had a really nice weekend and I've had a really nice day. So actually, I'm vibing. I'm vibing and thriving. Let's get that one in here, and then that one. Just some more books, basically, at the bottom of this bookcase. I think that might be nice. And then maybe just some of these. There we go. Just some more variety. I think that's good. I'm trying to figure out if there's anything that I am still missing in this living room, but there's a desk, there's an activity table, there's a toy box, a piano, TV, enough seating space. I think your sim should be able to scoot in here. If not, you might have to get a little bit creative with the seating. So that's the only thing that I'm thinking about is we could potentially change out to like one of the sofas for chairs. Just to create a little bit more space. Did you place a bin? Oh, actually, I didn't. I love that the bin is not supposed to go in the living room, but I absolutely forgot it in the kitchen, so it's a good shout that you remind me of it. Because I absolutely did not. Let's add that over here. I feel like in the kitchen, this might be a good place for if you're playing in this house. And then let's immediately add an outdoor bin as well so that I don't forget. Because I will forget otherwise. And then let's see for those chairs. Because then we could we could do the chairs that perfectly match these sofas. They exist in the game. But I could also go for like 2 green chairs. Thank you for the reminder. In about 5 minutes, we're going to have a little ad break. So then I'm going to take a 5 minutes ad break or like midstream break as well. So if you're hanging out here and you were thinking when to get a snack or something to drink or to stretch your legs or something, that might be the perfect time. All builders constantly forget about bins. I don't know what it is. It's like a collective memory failure or something. A bin in your snug. What is a snug? Do you guys like the green chairs or not? Or do we feel like if we add the green chairs, they should go over here? I actually don't know if I like these green chairs. I like the idea of having different chairs. I don't know if I specifically like these ones. I'm curious what other green options we have. So I feel like this green is a little bit too bright. Thank you, Lena, for the reminder as well. Esther just reminded me. So now I'm double... Hello, Toot. Thank you for putting your butt and your tail in my face. Yeah. Beyblade? So we could go for the chairs that basically match the sofa. Toot, can you stop putting your tail in my mouth? It's not very pleasant. No, you're good, Lena. Don't worry. I appreciate the extra reminder. It's good. Means that I won't forget to take a break. I feel like color-wise, those are actually the better match. They're, like, better than the other ones. Okay, but what if? I know that color-wise they're not as good, but I really love this chair. That is so cozy. What if we get 2 different colors? We could even get a brown and a green one. Oh my god, the brown one has a green blanket. Okay, no, I feel kind of... Yeah, no, that is perfect. That has my whole heart, especially because I can put this chair like a little bit on a diagonal like this, and that creates more space into the... So that they can like walk into the living room. Also, hi Fraser, welcome in. It's good to see you. And now it also feels like it makes more sense. Dude, can you stop being annoying? I love you, but you're being annoying. Like you're going all the places you're not supposed to go. I don't think she's listening, chat. I don't think she cares. Oh. Good. Kijk. Hier, aan deze kant is er heel veel plek voor jou. Hier. These chairs are from cats and dogs. That side. That side of the keyboard is lots of space for you. You can sit there and I can even pet you. Like I can reach you with my hand. It's fine. You're good. She's so silly. This chair reminds me of the chairs from Up. That's why I love using these. They're just so freaking adorable. They have my whole heart. It's like I've never seen them before. I think the default swatch of this chair is actually terrible. And that's why your brain just like filters it out. It's actually not terrible. It's just dark blue. That's a default swatch. Okay, but I like this. I like that there's now a green and a brown chair. I feel like that just completes it. It's good reading chairs. Oh, you know what I want? I want the blankets. I'm going to add that as a final detail into this room, and then I'm going to take my break. Oh, hold on. I don't want green. I want there is this basket of blankets. I don't know what pack it comes from. Honestly, I could use this one. Wait, that's actually kind of cute. Like a little space for or we could put that over here. Does that make sense? Now I'm starting to doubt myself whether I want to use this one or actually no, maybe I do want to use the basket. But I think that came with cottage living. If I remember correctly. I just had another realization. I want to put this in the front yard somewhere. With all the other plants. Like, no. There we go. I'll just put it there. Eco Lifestyle also has one. I think they both have one. Okay. The ads have started. I'll take a 5-minute break. I'll see you guys in 5, okay? Enjoy your break as well. Hello, I'm back. I'm back, I'm back. Did you guys have a good break? Did you stretch your legs? And of course, Toot is back. Toot, you're actually so annoying. Like, I love you, but you are being a little bit impossible.
General Kenobi.
Also, Joe, welcome in, and Nildrith, welcome in, and Pata, welcome in. Ugh. She just wants me to put my leg up so she can go sit on my lap. Impossible. Hi, Shadow. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Nice, Lilo. Let's go. Sounds like you've been very productive. I am well today. I hope you are too. Okay, so we have a cute little basket with blankets and pillows. I think that is nice. Speaking of, maybe we can do a little pillow situation on the sofa as well. I think that could be cute. We have these ones from... Does this one come in a nice green? It does. Hold on. Maybe we can go for, like, green pillows on the sofa to kind of bring in that color scheme again. Maybe we can... Hold on. I have an idea. We can mix and match because I also really like that brown. Oh, good shout. Yes, I definitely need to save. I 100% need to save. You are so right. Okay, there we go. That is cute. Yep, I like that. Okay, I think I'm going to call the living room done and we're going to move on to the next. Because otherwise I'll stay stuck. Also, I just realized my lights aren't on, which was fine, but now it's starting to get pretty dark and I think I do need the lights, so... let's go to the dining area because I feel like with the living room and the kitchen done, this really sticks out like a sore thumb. I kind of was going for yellow-ish, but I don't want to go too bright yellow because then I'm starting to feel like I'm doing a color challenge again where this is blue, this is green, and this is yellow. So maybe I can kind of find the middle ground. I feel like the thing is with blue and green, yellow would really match, but maybe we can go from almost like a beige instead of like a bright yellow. Because the thing is, I always make bright yellow rooms in my houses because I think it's pretty. We could also go for something like this. Maybe not that one, but like actual pan. Hello, Mim Bim. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And Caramel, welcome in. It's good to see you as well. I could see something like this work, honestly. Like some pretty paneling, and then with the beige on top, it kind of brings in the warmth from this room. And then we can go for yellow details still. Like, I still have the yellow chairs, and we could go for yellow curtains. You know, it'd be nice if these ones come in yellow. They come in yellow and green. Ooh, orange. I would like that, too. Speaking of, we could go... This is kind of like dark yellow orangey. And then we have, like, a match between the curtains. Also, these curtains are curtains that I normally never use. But I do feel like that kind of fit the vibe of the house. So close to the sound command. Let's go. I have my volume a bit higher than normal and Mimmin coming in extra hard. Nice. Therapy and job interview. Ooh, that's a lot. That's a lot in a day. We have the orange countertop of the bar already. Although, maybe I just want to go for the wood tones for the bar and actually stick with, like, orange details. Maybe we can filter the plants on orange and yellow. Before I remembered, well, you wanted to make it a mall. Uh-oh. No, but I feel this, though. That stuff like this happens to me all the time, so... Definitely not the only one. Actually, that plant is very beautiful. That plant was just a placeholder anyway, so maybe we can go for this one. Figure out how I can put it in that corner. And then this one can maybe even go next to it. Those two look cute together. I like that. Oh no, Connector, I'm so sorry to hear that you're not feeling well. I'm sending you the bestest of vibes. Um, watch time is 110 hours. Holy moly. I actually checked. I streamed 153 last month. So that is a lot of hours in comparison to how much I streamed. That is actually bonkers. Thank you so much for being here so many hours. I appreciate that infinitely more than you can even think. Like, again, the fact that so many of you want to spend your time here, really, really means the world. So thank you. Um, yes, of course, Dea, good night. I hope you have some amazing sleeps later. I do mean it. I appreciate that. That's very, very sweet of you to say. Okay, let's add the teapot onto the bar because naturally you would have your teapot on a bar. For my shell, I'm trying not to have too many ceiling lights. Oh, I feel this. This is my intention with almost all my recent builds, but it's definitely difficult. Also because a lot of this lights in The Sims are just they don't make sense. If like you'll have a pretty big light, but it still barely lights up your room. And then the ceiling lights are all set up to like really brightly light up your room. So I totally get your struggle. It is difficult. But I respect you for trying though. Okay, I might want to go for that one, but obviously this one is a tad too low. And then this is the short one, which might actually be correct. Hold on. Let's see if that looks good. Building streams are so cozy. Thank you. I really like doing building streams. I also think that they are very, very cozy. Whenever I notice that my brain is tired or anything, I always prefer to do building over gameplay because I feel like gameplay requires a lot of me actively telling the story. Which is not like a bad thing. It's just it requires much more energy, but when I do building, it's just so cozy and relaxing. I do add some, but now I have like 4 in the entire shell and quite close to finishing. That is impressive. This is a big shell, so only 4 is very nice. Um, some of the lights I also feel like are just so decorative. That's just not what I'm looking for. The thing is, like, a corner like this would be so ideal for actually having a Christmas tree and stuff. So it would make sense that if you're playing in this house that you wouldn't fully decorate everything, that you would leave spaces for that. Um Worshipped alongside our fur queen Toot. She's currently purring very loudly on my lap, so I think she agrees with you. I think she definitely agrees with that statement. Can I spoil my challenge build? Of course. Of course. I mean, even if you tell me what it is, I still won't be able to know what it looks like until I actually check it out. So, if you want to spoil it, you absolutely can. This one might be a fun item to add on here, to be honest. And then I feel like in this corner, what would be perfect, but I always forget where I find those. I think surfaces, and then I think in miscellaneous, you have these cabinets with all of your plates and stuff in it. Maybe it is actually in show all, and then like I genuinely always forget where it's at. Or maybe it's decorations actually. See, I don't even know because I always lose this. Yes, I have everything, Kate. And I will continue to have everything because now that I'm part of the EA Creator Network, I get all of these things through the Creator Network. So, I should always have all of the kits. Unless I ever get kicked out of the Creator Network, but let's hope that doesn't happen. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Speaking of, by the way, they currently have a huge sale going on. I know a lot of you guys are waiting for packs to go on sale before you purchase them. So if you're interested in checking it out, they do have a pretty big sale also on some of the newer packs. And if you do end up shopping in the sale, you can use my creator code, Rosannatxt. Then I'll get a little bit of commission. Please don't feel the need to use mine. Just as long as you use a creator code, because basically what you're doing is you're literally just having EA pay us as creators. So even if you use it from another creator, almost all Sims creators at this point do have a creator code. So feel free to check it out. But I know a lot of you were saying that you were gonna wait for sale and stuff. I know there was a sale around, what was it? I think like beginning of March. So it's been a while since we've had a sale. So if you want to check it out, feel free to do so. They have some pretty good expansion packs on sale as well with like good discounts. So I was like, I think if I wasn't part of the A Creator Network, I would have probably gotten some packs now. Also, Alicia, welcome and I hope you're doing well. Ayushella, Kiki, Simsies, and yours in rotation. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Also, it's wild that you say Shella, Kiki, Simsy. Like, those are my 3 big idols. And then my name after that. That just doesn't make sense in my brain. You own all the expansions, but missing so many game packs. That is fair, because those are the things that I feel like if you were gonna spend money, you probably prioritize getting an expansion pack, right? Because that'll just give you more content. Do you get that each month, or is no? So I get it every month. They pay me what I've earned in that month. And sometimes for sales they up it. So normally the commission is 5%, and sometimes for sales or other specific things they will up it to 7% for a limited amount of time. But I get paid every month, although actually right now for some reason my payment is frozen and I don't know what is going on with that, so I need to contact EA about it. Which is actually on my to-do. I should add to my to-do list because it's on my mental to-do list, but then I will forget to do that. Um, I'm just writing it down right now so that I don't forget. Um, there we go. Honestly, maybe this one actually kind of fits better than the other one. And I like the style of this a lot. I feel like it fits the house. And good that you questioned it. Yeah, thank you for asking, because that actually reminded me that I have to get to work. um, let's see. So the thing is, I was thinking about something like this, but obviously that's a bit too big. So I actually like that we have a smaller one, but then I'm just gonna have to add some plates and stuff myself. Um, which actually the new kitchen kit. We also have some stackable plates. Also, Snitzel, welcome in. It's very nice to meet you. I hope you're doing well. Do you guys remember what pack those are from? Because I always forget we have stackable plates somewhere. Um. mm, mm. So I was thinking we can have some things like this. Okay, that doesn't really fit. That's unfortunate. Horse Ranch or might be. I was thinking Snowy Escape. Okay, so if you were all saying Snowy Escape and I was thinking Snowy Escape, then I think it is Snowy Escape. That is good. Oh, Horse Ranch might also have them. That could be. Maybe it's both. Okay, if I size that down, that actually looks pretty dope in there. So I'm realizing now that this kit actually doesn't really have it. Oh, Home Chef Hustle. That's the one I was thinking about, because at first I was like, oh, it probably is Snowy Escape because I vaguely remembered that. Then I was like, I don't know, those are not the ones that I'm thinking about, but these are the ones that I'm thinking about. Thank you. Yeah. That's good. Oh, that's cute to put that on display there in the dining area. And then let's see, can I get some more plates? Oh, that doesn't really fit. Okay, that's unfortunate. Yeah, they're stackable. I can even add one more if you want. There we go. I actually like it if they're all the same color. Otherwise, I don't like how it looks, but Home Chef Hustle is a really good pack. Like, I was very positively surprised by that pack. Because at the time, we hadn't had a stuff pack in such a long time that when they announced one, I was like, I don't know what to think about this. But then it was really, really, really good. So I'm just trying to add some like clutter items, which would make sense to have in your dining area, you know. I think those are floating. They are, but not a lot. There we go. Okay, that's cute. I like the cookbook on display as well. Ooh, Sims 3 packs are 50% off. Let's go. I think, the creator codes from creators also work on The Sims 3. Where can I find the shell? On my gallery. So my gallery ID is just Rosannatxt, just like my name here, and it's called the Ambassador Shell Challenge. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I might add this, but like go like this as if it's standing on top of it. I think that looks pretty cute. I feel like we're still missing something in this corner. Maybe a bigger plant might be nice. Mm. Hmm. What kind of plant would work there? Maybe my all-time favorite plant from Cottage Living. This one. Because I feel like aesthetic-wise, the pot also matches, and that is pretty cute. Oh, yeah, the CC hole, I feel that. This is actually my first time building without CC in quite a while. Hi, Noah. Hello, hello. They work on every EA game. That is not entirely true. They don't work on every EA game. The creator codes are actually limited to a select few EA games. Because The Sims was the first one that they started the creator network with, and they've been slowly expanding.
Call me a rich turtle the way I pull up to this Ambassador Shell Challenge.
Very smooth. Very smooth. Also, Noah, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good Monday so far. If you're curious, I can quickly find for you what they work on. Mm, is there a pinned message? That shows what they work on? No. But I can see the channels. So it seems like it should work for EA Sports, Dragon Age, F1, Madden, and The Sims. So that's 5 games. I know they have a lot more games. DA4? What is that? It's an abbreviation I don't know. There's a lot of games I don't know. Oh my god, watermelon. You just said that, and now I'm like, damn, I want watermelon as well. I think you can maybe enter them. Like, you might be able to enter the code, but I don't think you get a commission over it. I just want to drop a lurk. Thank you. I appreciate it. Enjoy your paperback reading and puzzling and de-screening. Dragon Age. Yeah, okay, so it does work for Dragon Age. That is correct. That is absolutely correct. Also, Ajiri, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. I honestly think, okay, so the only thing that I don't like is that the wallpaper from the kitchen continues here. I actually think I want the wallpaper from the cupboard or like the dining area to continue here. I feel like that makes more sense. But the thing is, I do think that I might want to add the tile on the floor to still create that separation. Yeah, that looks good. That's better. You're doing good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm doing good as well. Thank you for asking.
Hi, this is reminder that I have so much awe, respect, envy, inspiration, and love for you. I hope you are doing well. Happy spring, and your hair looks nice today.
Really?
Okay, bye.
Stop. You're gonna make me cry. Didn't we agree not to be nice to each other? I thought we had an agreement here. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please enter all your subby perks for a whole month more. Thank you for the 21 months. 21 is actually my favorite number. Did you know that? So now you've subscribed for my favorite number. We said that, but not for subs. That's true. That is okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's your free card. How are you doing? It is really good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Also, I have a cat on my lap and my leg is falling asleep, so I really want to move my leg down, but as soon as I do that, she leaves. But she's been a pain in the ass today. Shadow, thank you so much for the 100 biddies and starting off a hype train.
I'll agree.
Which is
to
actually a
start hype
safari
train.
as of recently, because we all live in the jungle. So if we take a hype train, we take a safari. Thank you so much. You went to a high tea yesterday at the zoo. Stop. That sounds amazing. Why didn't you invite me with you? Honestly, kind of mad about it. Like that sounds like the perfect thing to do with me. Okay. No, but honestly, that sounds great. Toot, okay. You cannot be on my lap if you are gonna. There you go.
Hello.
Sodastorm, thank you so much for the 8 months. I appreciate it. Please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month. Thank you for joining in on the safari and feeding the streamer. During a safari, I only eat subs, gift subs, prime subs, and bits. If you try to feed me anything else, I'll bite. And donations and tips are also welcome. They don't count towards the safari, though. But thank you so much. Please enjoy all your subby perks. You were saving me ticket cost. How considerate of you. I much appreciate it. Yeah. For biddies, I go like... I eat all the biddies. And I've already had dinner today, so basically, I would just be having dessert. You would just be feeding me my dessert. The question is, do we... This is not related to the safari, but do I add a shower downstairs? I think maybe I just want to keep this like a toilet bathroom. Because we're already going to have a Jack and Jill bathroom over here. And then we have a full bathroom over here. This will definitely have a shower and probably also a tub. This will be a full one with a separate shower and tub. This will probably be a combo. So then I'm like, this is a house with 1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms. I don't really think I need 4 showers. That's a bit overkill. So maybe I'll just make this like with a bigger counter. Adding a shower is not related to the safari. I know, can you believe it? I find it hard to believe. Like, doesn't everyone take showers on their safari? Well, honestly, I certainly hope they do, actually. Laundry. Yo, that is an amazing idea. I don't even know how I didn't think of that, but that is a stunning idea. I just got very excited for laundry. I love decorating laundry spaces. So the fact that you just said laundry made me very happy. Let's get laundry day. I am still like forever sad that laundry day doesn't really work in my game. Like it glitches out every couple of Sims days. My laundry breaks and my Sims refuse to do laundry because it keeps saying that the washing machine is full even though it isn't. So yeah. I'm always really sad about that. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. Should I I could go like this instead of stacking it. And then I can add shelves above it. Yeah, laundry is very, especially if you have a lot of Sims. You're basically just doing laundry 24/7. Exactly. You shower next to the lion and the giraffe. That would actually be kind of dope. I'm not gonna lie. Probably also stressful as fuck, but also kind of dope. Mine does that, but it lets me, if I wait a couple of seconds, really? For me, it really just refuses to work. Thank you so much for the 101 biddy. I appreciate it. Thank you. That's super kind. Thank you for giving me dessert on this safari. Very realistic, that is true. Worked on your shell challenge all weekend. I thought I was going to struggle because it's the first shell challenge I've tried, but I've had the most fun. Let's go. Thank you so much for participating. I love it when people join in on their first shell challenge and realize that it's something that they enjoy doing. Um, I remember my first shell challenge. Like, that's not even a joke. Like, I actually remember my first shell challenge. It was a shell challenge from Kayla. And I had so much fun with it. I was like, wait, this is the thing people can do? Um, what packs have some clutter to put in garages? I was about to say the kit, and then you're like, minus the obvious kit. That's a good question, actually. Um, Thank you so much for the hype train, guys. I appreciate it. Sorry, for the safari. And also Moa Oak, welcome to chat. I hope you're doing well. Um, good question. So I know City Living has like a couple of clutter items that could go in a garage. I think the basement kit I use a lot to decorate garages because it looks just like stuff, kind of like junk that people have put aside. Um, Trying to think of anything else. Yeah, true. City Living also has the mural that are like basically fake garage doors. Thank you, Mimbim. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. That is super kind. Okay. I feel like maybe I get the one where it's just the ironing board, honestly. Because then I can just hang it over here in the middle. That makes a bit more sense. Thank you so much for using my code. I appreciate that a lot, a lot. Like a lot, a lot, a lot. Okay, I definitely want to have this one. Although, this would be so perfect. Hold on. The kitchen clutter comes with that new item. This one. I want to use that one instead of the one that I always use. Having a little kitchen timer. So I almost said an egg timer because that's what we call it in Dutch. Actually, we call it an egg alarm. Not even an egg timer. You literally translate it, we call it an egg alarm. And I think that's cute. I think that is cute. Oh, yeah, true. The Artist Studio kit also has a couple of items that could fit pretty well. I can see that work. Okay, that has dishes in it. Maybe not use that one. Maybe pick a different one, Ro. Same for us. It's amazing. An egg clock? Yeah. I guess you could say egg clock in Dutch as well. Yeah, I could see this being little, like, condiment, like, I don't know, like, a stash of soap. Especially if we have it in some different colors. Also, I added this in here, but then I realized maybe that doesn't make sense at all. If I size these up... Ooh, didn't mean to do that. Do they look like jars that could technically hold laundry detergent? Maybe not. Maybe that looks ridiculous. I don't know. I thought it would be cute, and then I did it, and then I was like, maybe not. I'm just so done of using this one all the time, but I guess I'm doing it anyways. There we go. One block on the third floor. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not really sorry, but like a little bit sorry. Just a teeny tiny bit. I still do think this is cute. I just don't really know where to place it. Maybe just a normal plant would be better. And let's go in here. Because I also feel like I should add some actual like bathroom stuff in here. So let's get a sink. That feels a bit too modern, honestly. Maybe I can get an older looking sink that works. And then I want to go into surfaces and I want to find like more shelving. What are your thoughts on the new kits? I actually love them. I haven't checked out the casket. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I haven't checked out the casket. But I checked out the restoration workshop one and the kitchen clutter on stream last Friday. And for the kitchen clutter, I had like decent expectations because the pack name is pretty straightforward. So I was hoping for something that I really enjoy, and then it turned out to be something that I would really enjoy. Like the kit is exactly doing what I would have hoped from that kit. But I didn't really know what to expect from the restoration workshop kit, to be honest. I was kind of like, yeah, I'll see, and then I was so pleasantly surprised. Like, genuinely really love that kit. I think it's amazing. It's super creative. Definitely something that we don't have in game yet. So yeah, I was actually really happy with it. Also, Ashley, welcome to chat. I hope you're doing so well. It is very nice to have you today. Okay, I'm trying to find, I'm just getting, in the meantime, I'm finding all these shelves that I might want to use in the actual hallway. I'm trying to find a shelving situation. That is called displays. Let's go to miscellaneous because maybe I'm looking in the wrong category. You know what could work? Hold on. I actually just had to realize it. I know what I want to add here. I want to go for this, and I want to add some storage up here. I feel like that, maybe I should go for the smaller ones though, but I feel like that feels super realistic. Oh, that's not a closed one. Okay, that frustrates me. Hmm. I'm just afraid that's going to look really crammed. But maybe it's actually not too bad because it is a laundry space. I'm just afraid that if you would go to the bathroom here, you would probably hit your head, you know? So I would be okay with adding half ones if they had not been open, because I think the open doesn't really, maybe I should just go for this. Yeah, that looks better. That's definitely the better choice. It did look too crammed. I wasn't happy with it. Then I want to add something like this. Although that is a bit up too high. I don't understand why some mirrors are super low and some mirrors are really high. It doesn't make sense in my brain. Like, why are not all mirrors just the same height? Oh, that's actually cute, but I think that's too big. I think that is clipping. Yeah, that's definitely clipping. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. Okay, that mirror is very small, so that does fit. Or I'm going to have to lower some of the mirrors. Oh, that's cute. Wait, that has some flowers on it. That's actually adorable. Yeah, that's cute. Let's use that one. And then let's get some toilet clutter in here. So I want to get this one. Always getting that one if I can. Hi Dina, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Then we have the laundry basket, which would be perfect to sit on top of the washer. Then let's see. I know we have this. I want to use something like this, but maybe not this one. Maybe we can have this one over here. Like above the toilet. And then I need a toilet roll because I still haven't added that. There we go. I think this is the most detailed laundry space bathroom I've ever made, but I kind of like it. It's just sad that you can't use or can't see the shelving that's up here because when you put the walls down, it disappears. But that is cute. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. But I like this. I think it's cute. Okay, let's save and let's move on to the hallway. This hallway is huge. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in, everyone. I hope you're all having a great day. So, considering that it's a pretty big hallway, I'm tempted to, like, build a wardrobe or something like that. We're gonna run into the same issue as here, so we're gonna have to use a combination of shelving units. I don't hate the combination of that. I just really like the wood tones on that one. I think it's pretty. And then I would like to have mirrors behind it. I just want to have the singular one because this one I hate. Well, actually, maybe it's not too bad if we're going to put stuff in front of it. Then I want to have the shelvings with the railing. Then the question is, do I hate the fact that this is now above it? We'll see. Maybe I like it. Maybe I don't. I haven't made up my mind just yet. And then I want the ones that look like there is jackets on it. And then I want to get the clutter boxes to add up there. Like the... there's like the shoe boxes. These ones. I just realized, hold on. That is clipping in an annoying way that if I add the box there, it will clip with the wall. Oh well. Hi Megan. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. No, not a haircut. Sorry, my hair is just... It was just to the side. Thank you for the hydrate. I didn't get a haircut. I wouldn't just cut it that short, I think. I don't think I'm ready for that yet. I would need to mentally prepare for weeks. Okay, that one is too bright. Hold on. You know what could be kind of cool? Hold on. Your hair looks super cute regardless. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Speaking of haircuts, though, I am finally going to the hairdresser. I've been postponing this for so long because I wanted to get my hair done as close to TwitchCon as possible because I was like, I want it to look like lush and healthy and everything when I go to TwitchCon. Like, I really, really want to make sure that it looks at its best then. So I've been postponing getting my hair done, but I've been so done with the grow out. Like, it's been so painful. It's not been a great journey. The grow out, like, let me show you. It's like this whole part is grown out. It frustrates the hell out of me. Also, I really need to get my ends cut, and just in general, the color is like getting a bit flat. But I've been waiting. Like, normally I would have gone on the 1st of May. But the last time I went a bit early, and this time I'm going a bit late. So there's almost a whole extra month. It's like 3.5 weeks extra, which you might think, oh, that's not that bad. But my 3 months routine is already kind of pushing it because they advise you to do it every 2 months, but then I would go hella broke. So I don't do that. So I'm like, okay, I've been pushing it. It's almost 4 months now. And I'm so excited. Coming Sunday, coming Friday, I'm gonna get my brows done again. Also haven't done that in forever. And then coming Sunday, I'm finally gonna get my hair done again, and I'm so excited. Getting my hair done next week, so it's freshly pink for TwitchCon. The pink is your brand. Honestly, if it makes you feel comfortable to have that hair color, I know that for my first TwitchCon, I didn't really think about my outfits and stuff too much, and then I realized that you're gonna take a lot of pictures at TwitchCon. Even if you're a person that doesn't necessarily like pictures, you'll probably end up with at least a couple of pictures with yourself on it. And also just in general, for me at least, meeting people, I already have so many things going on in my brain. Like, my brain gets really anxious for meeting people and stuff like that. So then it's just nice if I feel comfortable with myself. Like, yes, you can, Kate. Sometimes it glitches and you can see the roof, but most of the time, yes, you can. So you don't regret the pics. Exactly. Yeah. This is me too. I'm like, I want to feel like my best self. I want to feel like confident and comfortable, but also I like it when my pictures afterwards just look really nice, you know? Also, Icon Lady, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Got a hair mask for my hair color too. Nice. Let's go. Yeah, it's just one of those things where I'm like, if you're in the position to do so, if you're in the position to go to the hairdresser or something beforehand, I just know that generally speaking, it makes people feel more comfortable. So I always recommend going if you have the option because it's just nice, you know. Okay, I would never normally use a clock like this, but for some reason I feel like this house can actually it could actually work. Maybe I'll even add it over here. Just like front and center. I want to get the umbrella stand. Your friend will color your hair next week. Let's go. What color is your hair again? I think you've told me, but I forgot. In my brain, it's red, but I'm not sure if that's actually the case. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Let's get some nice flun sours. What? Thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. Basically same as yours. Okay. So then I did remember correctly. I thought it was a bit more red, but I just tried to say sunflower and I said funflower? No. What did I say? I don't even remember what I said wrong. Curcuma copper. Wait, I want to look that up now. Because curcuma in my brain is usually a bit more yellowish. Oh, nice. I think that's a little bit lighter than what I have. Is it the one from Garnier? I didn't say sunflower. No. I flipped 2 letters. I think I said flunsour. I actually flipped 3 letters even. This looks a little bit lighter than what I have, but it's pretty though. It kind of felt like I had a bit of a stroke, yeah. Okay, I was looking for a big plant for in that corner, but also one that feels like it fits this space. Maybe that one. That isn't my favorite plant, but honestly, I don't hate it. I know a lot of people hate this base game plant, but I just feel like sometimes it just works. Maybe at this point, I should, in fact, pick a wallpaper. No, but honestly, if I said sunflower, that would have been amazing because that's what I meant to say. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Maybe I'm just going to go for the same wallpaper as the dining room because I feel like that fits and it creates a bit of cohesion. And I might also add it into this hallway then. Again, this house is so different from what I normally do and I'm kind of liking it. I love how I'm kind of going out of my comfort zone here. Really dark blonde, so it's dark at the start. Ah, okay. That's nice though. That my hair has that too. I do color masks to keep the color a bit darker. I originally didn't do that, but then a friend of mine actually who has the same hair color, she was like, "Oh, you should use this and this product." And I tried it out and I was like, "Oh, this is actually perfect for keeping the color a bit more vibrant and a bit darker." I also feel like because at this point I've had my ginger hair for 1.5 years. And at this point, obviously this part of my hair or something like that is just like 4 or 5 layers of like it has the original dye and then it has toner and another layer of toner and another layer of toner. Like especially this part of my hair has 4 layers of toner or something. So it's just one of those things where I now know that this part will probably never get super light anymore because it's just that many layers of color over each other. I just worked on the kitchen today. Are you making a very detailed kitchen, Micah? With like a lot of clutter in it. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. Okay, let's see. I definitely want to have a different light in here because that light, I'm trying to train myself not to use the saucer lights anymore. Like even if I use a ceiling light, actually use like a cutesy ceiling light, you know? One that fits with the vibes. Okay, now we for sure need a little bit of hallway clutter in here. Uh-oh, my game is freezing. Should have saved, but I didn't. Let me save. You still have hair left from before you dyed it red? As in... Wait, what do you mean? I'm confused. I want to get to the clutter kit, I think. Oh, the book nook kit actually has some items that I also think are really cute for this space. Um, um, Also, is it Mikrithea? Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for redeeming the Hi, I'm new. There was just a little intro posted in chat, but please let me know if you have any additional questions. I'd be more than happy to answer those for you as well. Okay, definitely want to have this yoga mat in here. And then we have the sneakers that I was looking for earlier that I think can go over there. And then we have this box. Also, Pocatoya, welcome in. It is good to see you. I hope you're doing amazing today. Oh, don't snap to that one, please. Let me add it over here. We can have that one sitting over there. Also, Leaky, hello. It is good to see you. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing so well. Okay, that one can go over there, like on the door. That's pretty cute. We can definitely have some keys in the phone here. I think having this one over here is pretty cute. And then maybe having this one. I kind of would like to have that. Oh, that's gonna clip all the time, isn't it? Sitting kind of like in the middle over here. Yeah, that's perfect. I spent 7 hours on your build so far and just bulldozed the entire thing. Oh, you are committed. Like hair that used to not be red and went through the other colors. Ah, you mean like the colors that I've had before. I think maybe there's a little bit over here left that has some highlights underneath. Because before I dyed my hair red, I just had my own natural color with highlights in it. So I think maybe in the last bit there might be some blonde highlights underneath. But if you think about this much growing in like let's say 3-4 months, and then that would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 times now. So that would suggest that this part still has some highlights in it. But I actually think I might have grown it out a bit longer in between. So I actually think it's a bit more like this. It's like only the last bit. But you cannot see that anymore. When I dyed it the first time, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. When I dyed it the first time, you could actually see the differences in color where it had dyed my highlights and where it had dyed my natural color. Like you could see the color shades. But after 2 dyes, that was completely gone. And it was just one shade. You love how cozy this space looks. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We have this massive hallway, so I decided to actually like make an effort and make a cozy hallway. This is the living room, which I'm also really happy with. This whole house is very out of my comfort zone in terms of colors. And also in terms of style. I usually go for modern and minimalistic a bit more, and this is definitely not it. This is a dining area, which I think is also pretty cute. Then we have a little storage area over here next to the kitchen. And then I made this blue kitchen, which again is something that I don't think I've ever done before. But I think it turned out super cute. I do feel like the kitchen is a lot lighter than the rest of the house at this point, but I'm not super mad about that, honestly. I do think it works. I feel like it's nice. If anything, I would probably change the wallpaper to be a bit darker, but I don't think this wallpaper comes in like a blue swatch that is darker. Like we have this one, it's just more blue and lighter. Very lived in. Thank you. That's exactly what I'm going for. I'm really trying to make it look like super cozy. I'm also trying to make it look like realistic of things that you would actually add in your house. Okay, maybe because you have this big wardrobe, you have like all the clutter. There's a lot of storage in here, which I think is I would love to have this much storage in my hallway. I'm leaving with fresh baked cookies and a heart full of love. I love that that's the feeling that you're getting from this house. Like, that's the biggest compliment ever. That is super cute. But yeah, I think maybe I should just leave the rest empty. Um, because that makes sense for a hallway as well, that not your entire hallway is like crammed space everywhere. Also, I realized that I wanted to have this little mushroom somewhere over here in the garden. But I think this is, yeah, this is actually a stool. So your Sims will be able to sit on this. So maybe I want to add like 3 of them. And then just change the colors. I think that's just really cute because there's also going to be kids living here. So I think that's just adorable. Oh, Toot, are you here again to be hella annoying? She's so, like, I love her, but she now just literally, she's sitting on my keyboard. Toot. And then she starts licking my hand, which I'm holding like my mouse. I love you, but can you please not be a pain in the ass today? You are allowed to come sit on my lap. No, you are not allowed to walk in front of my keyboard and try to lick my hand. You're also not allowed to sit where my mouse is supposed to go. Why can you not just be cute today? You're cute every single day, and you always want to sleep on my desk, and it's always adorable, and today you're just being an absolute menace. Also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. You are being an absolute menace. The way she's just under my mic arm, I don't think you can see it, but look at her. She's like pushing her head onto my hand to get pets. Dude, this cannot be comfortable. This literally cannot be comfortable. This is exactly where normally my arm is when I'm using my mouse. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit my mic. Can you please stop being annoying? Please. She said, no, Mom, I cannot. I tried. I'm simply incapable. She's pushing my mic away. Also, Chrisla, welcome to chat. I'm gonna have to talk like this. If I look a little funny, I'm sorry, that's because my... Dude, you cannot... Okay, that's it. That is it. You cannot eat the leaves on my mic. She tried to eat. She was, like, chewing on it. She's actually a menace today. Oh my goodness. Like, I love her, but some days she is really, really impossible. And now Scott is here, and she's immediately at the other end of the desk being like, huh? He took her away. Oh. She's the boss queen since day 1. Fearless kitten. That is adorable. Aww. Yay. Scott is carrying her and she's purring. She never does that. She hates being carried. Seems like normal orange cat. That is very true. She is giving orange cat today, honestly. She is dedicated to telling everyone that she is in fact an orange cat. In case we forgot, you know? In case we let our guard down and we thought that we were safe, she's like, nah, nah, hold on. Let me make sure none of you forget who I really am. When I see an orange female, it brings me out of lurk. Honestly, I can see that, though, because they're so rare. I have this, too, every single time I see an orange cat, and then especially if someone goes like, oh, it's a girl, I'm like, oh my god, I have a female tabby as well. It's so cute. Okay, so let's see. I kind of feel tempted in this hallway to continue this shelving because it almost makes sense that they have the same thing in the whole house. And then over here, it could be really cute to have some bookcases on it. Could just be really cute to have bookcases in general. Maybe we shouldn't do this, but I could go for the bookcases from the kit. Oh, that's actually cute. And she's back. I don't even know what to say. You're the second streamer I follow with orange female cat. Honestly, I think you have a knack for it. You just find us. Welcome back, Liv. Welcome back. Okay, let's see. I want to add a cozy chair because I think that might be cute. Maybe we can make this a little reading corner for the kids. Because these are the two doors that lead into the kids' rooms anyways. So maybe we can make it like a little reading corner. And you'd only need to be able to access one of the bookcase anyways, so this should be good. Also, Lizzie, welcome in. And Anna, thank you so much for cheering me on. I appreciate that. Let's see. Have that over there. Yes, of course. If you're cold, that, at least for me, I don't know if that's the same for you, but when I'm cold, that's usually a sign that my body is just really tired and I should just go to sleep. Unless, obviously, it's actually cold, but if it's not, like, super cold and I'm still cold, that is usually my body being like, hey, we appreciate you, but, like, could you go to sleep, maybe? Okay, this is actually a really cute little hallway. I'm kind of low-key obsessed with that. I would like to have, there's this one wardrobe that looks like it's a perfect place for towels. We could also put this in here technically, but I might actually want to use the other one. Something like that could also be cute, but that's a bit too wide. This one. Well, that's the problem. It is really big, so maybe I can't use that one. That's unfortunate. I hate how so many things in The Sims are so deep, literally. Also, Rainbow Rebel, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Love the colors in that hall. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Maybe we can use... also, same problem. Like, even if I scoot it into the wall a little bit, I'd have to move this door really close to the stairs. Which also feels a bit off, but at the same time, I just feel like it makes sense that you would probably have something like this over here. I just really don't like the colors that this comes in. Also, hi, Tay. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I'm actually cold, and I think it was because I was sitting next to a door. Ah, okay, so there was just draft that made you cold. Yes, of course, Lena. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have some really good sleeps. I am doing really well. I hope you're having an amazing time zone as well. Okay, maybe this one could work. I'd have to move that one over, but I think that works on this side as well, so that's fine. And then that door can go a little bit back. Yeah, that's cute. And then let's get a little painting. Let's see. Also, for anyone who hasn't heard, because I've mentioned it, but I'm just going to mention it a couple of times more. So tomorrow I'll be doing a co-working stream during the day, but in the evening, I will actually be on Twitch's official channel for a stream to chat about TwitchCon. I'll be there together with a couple of other ambassadors. And this is really exciting because I got asked to join this, and that is obviously a big honor. So if you're interested, this is the official TwitchCon channel. It's just Twitch. So actually, I'm not even following them. Maybe I should follow myself. But if you want to come hang out tomorrow, I would absolutely love to see you. It is the stream will be at 9 p.m. CEST. So yes, I will be pinging the Discord as well. Don't worry. Probably like an hour or so up front, but it's basically like 36 minutes ago. So depending on your time zone, 36 minutes ago, that will be the time that I will be live tomorrow. It's a short stream, so it's only going to be like an hour 20 minutes maybe. But I would love to see all of you in chat. So if you're going to join, feel free to like ping or like put some planty emotes or just a hi or something in chat. Because then I know that you guys are there. I probably won't be able to obviously like respond to you guys as I'm doing now. Because I'll just be there, being asked questions. But I would still like love to see you guys in chat. So if you're gonna be there, feel free to put all the planty emotes in chat so that I know you're there. Obviously this is a big thing. Like the official Twitch channel has a lot of followers, so it's a bit scary. I'm excited. I'm not gonna be alone. I'm gonna have amazing people next to me, but still, it's one of those things that I'm like, I'm actually doing this. So if you want to come say hi, that would mean a lot. I would love to see you. Um, I'm just trying to find like some cutesy little details to add on here. Maybe something like this. Very simple, but I think it's cute. It is a very awesome thing to be a part of. I was very honored when they asked me. Um, Am I allowed to rotate the rooms as long as I leave them on top of each other? No. You mean this upper part and the lower part, right? No. That has to stay the same. You don't have to follow them. You can also just go, just like you don't have to follow me to watch my stream. So you don't have to follow them. I just gave the shout out so that you would know which account it is, because Twitch actually has a bunch of channels. They have the Twitch Rivals channel, and they have the Nom Nom Theater channel, and they have the Glitch channel. So there's just quite a lot of Twitch channels. So I just wanted to make sure that you knew which one is the right one. But you don't have to follow them. How do you get comfortable? Comfortable with what, Ethan? I think I might continue this wallpaper, by the way, upstairs in this hallway. Just because those are connected and then it feels a bit more consistent. And then I'm also going to change out the... Just in general, sitting in your chair is annoying. Move around, stretch your legs. Usually when you're sitting around for too long, that obviously gets uncomfortable. That's probably because your body is trying to tell you that you should move. Because sitting for long periods of time is actually really bad for you. I'm saying that as a streamer, but I do my best to move around every break that I take. Also, CSN, welcome in. It's really good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Okay, let's not get distracted and move upstairs already when I'm just making such nice progress downstairs. So these are two relatively small bedrooms. So I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to do with that. I think it might be nice if this room up here is either a kid's room or a teenager room. Could even be a guest bedroom if you're playing in this house. So I want to make this room a relatively, I would say like maybe neutral room. This is obviously the master bedroom, which is huge. This is a massive bedroom. So I will probably create something cozy in here to, figure out what I want to do with all of this space, basically. But then I think these two rooms down here, I think would be a nursery maybe, or like a toddler room and a kid's room. And then this could be a teenager room / guest room. I still don't know what to do with the attic. And then we have the small business. What is a good skill to do next to pottery that is not painting and tattooing? Ooh, I would say woodworking. Obviously it's a very different skill, but it's very much like working with your hands. Um, it might also be just because I know someone who does both of those. I think lay down. I think you write it like this. Is that how you write lay down? I think so. But yeah, it's basically that laid down. You lay down in your cozy and warm bed. You're never leaving. That sounds like a solid plan. Maybe I should do that too. Okay, but let's start with maybe like a kid's room. And I was thinking maybe this could be the room. This could be the blue and purple and white room. Oh, that would be super cute. Yeah, knitting would be adorable. You got the restoration workshop and kitchen clutter today. Let's go. I really like the new kits. I've been using them a ton, like the kitchen clutter already, and I think I'll make this a wood workshop, so I'll definitely use the new kit. I will definitely use the new kit. So I'm gonna go for colors. Purple, blue, and white. I love that they're actually, I know you guys can't really see it, but look, blue, purple, and then white is right underneath it. I love that they're together. I also love that the game is like, yes, purple. Bestie, this is very pink. Very not purple. You don't like the Golden Years kit? I'm not a fan of it. I haven't properly checked that one out, so I feel like I cannot really speak on it yet. But yeah, I can imagine if that might not be a cup of tea. I've seen the pictures and it's a bit more specific. No Sims for now. That is fair. That is fair. Okay, so now I just added all the colors. You know what I think? I think I actually want to change these around. I might like it more like this. And then I have the white over here. And then for the floor, I might keep this carpet or... Like, the thing is a white carpet. No one would have a white carpet. Why would you have a white carpet? That just doesn't make any sense. I'm thinking maybe I just want to make everything purple and then add the blue details somewhere else. Because I'm kind of obsessed with just having like an entirely purple wall. But now I'm like, maybe I want this room to not have a rug, but just have this. The thing is, I feel like white flooring is so unrealistic. I mean, if it's wood, you technically... That looks ugly. Yeah, no, we're not doing a white floor, I think. I mean, I don't know. I find it difficult. I just feel like that immediately is virtually impossible to make it look cozy. But it is the challenge. It is the challenge to have a room that is fully blue, white, and purple. And I think it might look better to have a purple. Like, that is definitely too intense. That is definitely not cutting it. I could go for, like, a warmer white. No, me neither, Liv. In the Netherlands, people usually don't have carpets, actually. It's, there are obviously people that have it. I'm not saying you know, no one has it. It's just something that I've not seen a lot. The game says this is white, but I don't think that it's white. I'll go for this one and I'll make it cozy with rugs. I think I can make it work. You did the whole apartment? That is awesome. Your parents' house has carpet in the upstairs hallway and the stairs. Fair. I can see that as places where you would have carpet. I keep thinking the round lamps are stovetops. No, but honestly, I totally see that. Now that you mention this, I'm like, yeah, no, that's a very, very valid thought. I can now never unsee that. That's actually the perfect color blue. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, that maybe not. I'm just trying to find all the rugs that would like be perfect for... Oh, that one is also... These two are so good. Hold on. They are kind of perfect because then I can use them twice and they're still matching. I also hope that this one would have blue in it because then it would have been perfect, but it doesn't. Okay, but low-key, that is my ambassador's badge. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Those are cookies. You are correct. Your parents' house in the Netherlands almost completely carpeted. Really? I don't think I've ever seen a carpeted house in the Netherlands. Oh, no, 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 no. Carpet in the dining room is not that's not a good place to have carpet. I feel like the only place that I can justify carpet would be in a bedroom. All the other places in the house are just gonna get too dirty. Yeah, I know, Maggie. A lot of the things in the game are much more magenta than purple. This is like such a struggle. If you have a bunch of expansion packs, it gets easier, but specifically base game is terrible for purple. Oh, also that, too much vacuuming. I don't think I would want that. Okay, but I can see this kind of work. I have a vision. We can overlap the cookies a little bit. And then that can be the area for the bed. I think considering that it's a small room, we're definitely going to need a bunk bed. Because otherwise, I don't think I'll have enough space for everything that I would want to add in this room. The thing is, we have so many amazing, nice new beds that I also really want to use, but maybe I should use those upstairs. Let's see if we even have a bunk bed that has the right colors for it, because if not, I might be doomed and I just have to use a lower bed. I mean, we have an all-white one. We have white with blue. That actually has blue and purple in it, too. That could work, honestly. I'm not mad about that one. Okay. Pleasantly surprised with that option. Definitely not that one. I genuinely think that might actually be our best option. Because it has the right colors, and it is, a bunk bed. I do also think that this color scheme, like, so brightly colored with, you know, with all of the purple. You know what? Maybe it would work if I go for a purple that's a bit more pastel on the wall. Yeah, that is definitely the better choice of the two. It is still purple, but that works a lot better. I know it's not really the Twitch purple. I could technically do, like, one brighter wall. I think maybe that might be cute. And then let's see if I can go for purple curtains that have the same brightness on the other side. Oh, that could be really cute. Hold on. Okay, I'm not mad about that. You could do the pastel with the crown molding to incorporate the white. Oh, that's true. There we go. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, I like that actually. That was a good suggestion. I'm doubting if I still want to add this color to it. I think I would want to. Just to give a little bit like a pop of color. Okay, I definitely want to change out this ceiling light. Because I'm not feeling that right now. Let's see what options we have. Blue, purple, white. For white, we just have this one. I do like how this one, obviously you can change that, but makes it look very warm. Even though these colors are generally a bit cold. We could also go completely ham and add like all of these things in here. And then I could have all three colors. I would definitely have to turn down the brightness though, because otherwise that is way too much. Like that's just too much light, but I could see if this is like the ultimate girly pop room. I could kind of see this work. Hold on. Oh, but if I turn down the brightness, that's the downside. Okay, so this one is the blue one. So what if I add blue light, purple light, and white light? I feel like that adds too much blue. Maybe the blue needs to be like, because the blue is such an intense color, you know? I do think that's pretty cool though. Like, that is definitely intense. Okay, maybe, hold on, because now the dark blue is too dark. Maybe if I go for the 50%, but then go for that one. Yeah, those are the right colors. And then imagine if you're a kid. The cloud light and the horse ranch ceiling clouds. Oh, that could also work. I could just totally see this being like a girl's dream. To have like the light like this, but I'm also open to trying that cloud ceiling with the cloud light. Let's just put these outside really quickly so that if I do want to go back to this, I can always do that. I could technically also just have this like above the bed. I think that is just a bit too close to the bed, so that doesn't work, unfortunately. Let's see, where is the cloud light? I know that I have it color filtered, so that isn't ideal. Wait, the cloud light also comes in purple. That is kind of cute, I'm not gonna lie. And then I need the ceiling paint. Hold on. Ceiling by room. Okay, so we have this one. Or this one, which is obviously a lot more blue. I feel like that blue isn't the right color. I feel like that is, obviously that is pink though. Yeah, no, that's not the right color. It's too pink. And if you do the night sky is pretty, but that's not the right shade of blue. So I might go back to this, actually. Like, it's definitely a style choice. But I think that's actually kind of fun. Again, because this shell is so much out of my comfort zone, I would normally never decorate a room like this. Whereas I feel like the cloud light would be a bit more of my safer option, like normally. Maybe we can have this like so that it's a mix. Although, does that clip with the door? I think it might actually, but I could move that door over here. Well, then I would have to move it in both bedrooms. Not that that's a bad thing necessarily. Oh, the music, yeah. Oh, wait. Didn't I thought I just rotated it. Apparently I didn't. There we go. Ooh, thank you for the save and thank you for the uptime reminder. Thank you, thank you. I do want to make sure that I go to bed on time today because I have a long day ahead of me tomorrow. We're going to do a long co-working stream, including testing for the IRL co-working. And then I also have the stream in the evening. So I also think, hold on, I think it might be nice if I flip these around so that the white is in the middle. That kind of matches to be with the ambassador batch as well. And I think that just looks prettier on the inside. Yeah, I'll go for this. I think this is cute. It definitely creates an interesting lighting situation that I normally don't have. I do think it might still be nice if we add some cozy lights. Because right now the lights are all very blue and purple, which creates this really cold ambiance. I think it might be nice if we just have like a little nighttime light that also has some warmer orange light next to it. Um, Something like that. I think it would make sense if that would just be next to their bed. Okay, so let's see. This is the most girly pop room ever. Holy moly. Let's see. I want to have a comfy chair. Um, Oh, these are so cute. Hold on. I might want to have that one too. I don't know what I want to use it for yet, but I don't think I've ever used that. I think high school years might. Oh, wait. There's so many cute options for like little poofs and stuff. But I think high school years has that one hanging chair, and I'm hoping it comes in the right color. Or, oh yeah, no, I'm sorry. That chair just won by a mile. That is amazing. That is a very cutesy seating corner. Yes, reading nook on the circle rug. That's exactly what I was going for. Okay, so now that we have this, I might quickly move it out of here so I can decorate, because the problem is, as long as that is in there, I can't really access anything smoothly. Like, everything will be so cluttered. Let's get a desk. And I think we're gonna end up with the cozy gamer desk, because that is just, I think it comes in the right pastel colors. Let's go with the blue one. See, now it's hard to see. Now I actually need a normal light, which looks ugly, but that at least allows me to pick the right colors. Maybe the pastel one is better anyways. And then we can go for a blue chair. Oh, that's cute. I really like that chair. Although I also really like this chair. I think that might even be a better color. Yes, of course. Good night, Micah. Good night, good night. I hope you have some really good sleeps. So considering this is a kid's room, I'm not going to give them a full PC setup, but they can have a tablet. I think that's cute. Mm. So this being a kid's room, I just realized we also need a dresser. Let's actually start with the bedroom essentials. Oh, that dresser. Kind of perfect, but I'm not sure if I like the colors that much. Like, I was more so vibing with something like this, maybe. But then the question is, what am I going to put underneath here? Am I just going to put, like, space to play, or am I going to move the desk underneath here? Maybe that's better, actually. That feels more sensible for the space. Because then we can we have a lot more space for the to actually put some toys and stuff as well. I think that might be nice. Hold on. Yeah, I think the desk there, it also feels like it makes sense to have a desk underneath your bunk bed. So I actually would like to have this on the floor, obviously, because then your kid can actually play with it. And then for books, we need... I hate how that just randomly sits over there. That just feels really awkward. But that feels too much like kids' books. Ah! I have this bug where if I accidentally press something, all of a sudden it shows these lines, even though there aren't any rental units or small businesses on the lot. Let's see. For kids' activities, we can have like the little lunch bag. Yes, a space filled with stuffed animals. That is adorable. Honestly, love that. I think I had the same growing up for at least for a while. We can have the bracelet thingy on here. And maybe a journal. Hold on. So annoying that I have to add everything like manually. Because the placement, the default slots are just kind of terrible. Again. Feel like it would work much better just kind of in the middle there. I just like the idea of having like a bunch of clutter in here. We already have a toy box in the living room, so maybe I don't want to have that in here. But I think having a wow, Ro, what is it called? A dollhouse? Might be nice. We're definitely gonna need to size that down because otherwise it's never ever gonna fit. But I could go for this one and then just like size it down like this. And then I just want to have some decoration in here that also fits the vibe. Okay, I might actually move this. Maybe that one can just be on the desk, actually. So that we can have some more decoration and stuff that was just like clutter, basically, laying around. Trying to figure out what would fit as well. Because not everything fits in here. Oh, that's cute. Hold on. I have a tiny bookshelf. It's over here. So there are books in the room. Oh, I really like these butterflies. I've always really liked these butterflies, but I feel like... Cheriz!
40.
Thank you so much for the freaking 40-month resub. Excuse you? That is wild. Wild. That's such a long time. Please enjoy all your subby perks for a whole month more. Thank you so, so much. Also, how are you doing? It is really good to see you. I hope you're doing amazing. That is insane. That is a really, really, really long time. I hope you know how much I appreciate that. You've been here for, like, basically since the beginning. Which is just wild if you think about it. So thank you so much. I appreciate that so infinitely much. But I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm having a really fun time decorating this house. Trying to make it look cozy and all. Okay, like I said, we already have the toy box. Let's see for some more wall decor because I would like to add something here in the middle. No, I won't forget. Oh, honestly, if I have the colorful lights over here, then maybe the butterflies don't really work because over here there would be a part. Maybe that can just be together over there. But then I realized that this would also be clipping. Maybe if I added like a bit lower and I size it down a little bit, that could still work. Because we would have this one over here. This one over here. And then this one over here. I actually think it needs to go a little bit further that way. And then I need to remove this one. Thank you, Esther, for the reminder. Thank you, thank you. I really wanted to quickly finish this, or I don't know if it's entirely finished, but mostly finish this room. Okay, hold on, because I just realized that that is clipping. Um, and we don't want that to clip. But then this is clipping as well. So maybe I just add that. Hold on. Oh, this is difficult. We can add it above the desk. Ah. Yes, of course, Lisbeth. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you, thank you. I hope you have some really good sleeps. I'm not gonna stream for much longer. I think for now this is where I'm gonna leave this. I will come back to this next week. On Wednesday we're gonna continue working on the mod shell, or the mod house, mod mansion, not the mod shell. Sorry. And on Friday we're gonna play some Not So Berry. I'm also very excited for some more gameplay again. But I'm actually really pleased with the progress we made on the house today. I finished the living room, made the whole dining area, did the laundry area and the bathroom, downstairs hallway, this hallway, and I started with one of the kids' rooms down here, which is actually like kind of the main room of the house, the one that makes this shell challenge this shell challenge. So I hope that you guys are enjoying it. I'm very happy with how all of this is turning out. I do think that I am gonna find someone to raid for today. I'm gonna see who is live with the Sims. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, thank you. Mm, let's see. Ooh, I have an idea. Um, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Let's see, let's see. We can go here. There's someone who's also doing a shell challenge, and I don't think I've ever rated them. I think we are mutuals on Twitter because I know this person. But I think it would be fun to go say hi. Like I said, they're also doing a shell challenge, so I feel like that would be a perfect place to raid into. I would love it if you come along and join me on this raid. But we're gonna go say hi to Pep. Thank you so much for being here. If you are hanging out here and you would want to know when I stream, what I stream, and just hang out with the community in general, feel free to join our Discord. We would absolutely love to have you there. If you want to follow me on any of my other socials, I also have a YouTube channel for The Sims. I have a YouTube channel for lifestyle and advice. I have my VODs channel. If you want to follow that one, we're getting closer to that 1K. So if you want to subscribe to my VODs channel, as soon as we reach 1K, I'll be able to monetize that channel. So feel free to click all the links that were just posted in chat. And if you're going to come along on this raid, I do actually have some raid messages. If you're subscribed, you can use the ones with the emotes, and otherwise you can use the ones with the regular emojis. And I'm gonna set up that raid. Thank you so much for hanging out. Tuta's here to say bye to all of you. She loves all of you very much. She's happy that she had the time to hang out with you guys. She's a very proud plant mama as well, although she's also a very proud cuddle cat. Sometimes I just think that I need to cuddle her so much that it starts to annoy her and then she'll leave. Ew. Your cat hair in my mouth. Yucky. But thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a great rest of your time zone wherever you are in the world. If you're also going to catch some sleep, I hope you have some really, really nice sleeps. And I'll be back tomorrow with the co-working during the day and then the TwitchCon chat on the official Twitch channel. So if you want to come hang out there, I would love to see you. And then we're going to be back on Wednesday with more gaming. But thank you for being here, and I'll see you guys later.